AAP Digital Rally Trophy is back, this time with a new challenge of front-wheel drive rally cars to place tighter competition between novices and our past seasoned digital rally drivers. Coming from a successful 2020 Digital Rally Trophy event that featured the 1993 season and Group A rally cars, this season highlights the Philippine Rally Championship's 1997 to 2003 era that focused on the front-wheel drive rally cars. In 1997, the championship moved from the open four-wheel drive turbo rally cars to less powerful front-wheel drive rally cars. In line with the FIA promoting the new Super 1600 rally cars during the same era for junior drivers with the likes of the popular Suzuki Swift, Ignis, Clio, Peugeot 206, Citroën C2, and even Sebastian Loeb's winning junior WRC, Citroën Saxo. The Philippine rally setting immediately refocused more in creating tighter competition between the seasoned rally drivers and upcoming new rally drivers while using closer spec rally cars. This featured a various list of rally cars along with the rise of multiple car manufacturers that embraced the formula of a front-engined 1600 front-wheel drive compact car. The list of multiple 1600 rally cars in the Philippines came from different car manufacturers and models. From the popular Toyota Corollas, Honda Civic EGs, EKs, ES, and Cities, Mitsubishi Lancers and GSRs, Ford Lynx, Nissan Sentra, and the most successful in the country, the Mazda 323. For this season's AAP Digital Rally Trophy, our digital rally drivers will be used in the front-wheel drive R2 rally cars that featured similar specs to the 1997-2003 season, still using the Dirt Rally 2 game with PS4 or PC. Drivers will be able to choose rally cars such as the Ford Fiesta, Peugeot 206, or Opel Adam. Later in the year, we'll also feature stronger front-wheel drive cars such as the Formula 2 kit cars like the Peugeot 306, the VW Golf, and even the Seat Ibiza that featured one way or the other in the 2002 Rally Championship. We'll have 4 rounds of short sprint rallies highlighting 4 of the most popular rallies during that era. Nueva Ecia's Pantabangan gravel stages, Tanay's fast and sweeping and high-speed rally roads, Subic's original Philippine tarmac stages, and the brake burner subdivision-like stages with dreaded conditions in Cavite's Eagle Ridge and Saddle Club. Last year's season featured 3 winners over 4 events. First ever champion, Lance Gubalya. We're sure it's going to be an exciting and fun online event for our digital rally racers and our online viewers as well. Join the event or watch the action. First round qualifying starts on July 7 at 5 p.m. and live events for our top 21 drivers, 14 from PC and 7 from PS4, will go live at 6 p.m. in AAP Motorsports Facebook page and eDominado Rally Facebook page. The AAP Digital Rally Trophy is back, this time with a new challenge of front-wheel drive rally cars to place tighter competition between novices and our past seasoned digital rally drivers. Coming from a successful 2020 Digital Rally Trophy event that featured the 1993 season and Group A rally cars, this season highlights the Philippine Rally Championship's 1997 to 2003 era that focused on the front-wheel drive rally cars. In 1997, the championship moved from the open four-wheel drive turbo rally cars to less powerful front-wheel drive rally cars. In line with the FIA promoting the new Super 1600 rally cars during the same era for junior drivers with the likes of the popular Suzuki Swift, Ignis, Clio, Peugeot 206, Citroën C2, and even Sebastian Loeb's winning junior WRC, Citroën Saxo. The Philippine rally setting immediately refocused more in creating tighter competition between seasoned rally drivers and upcoming new rally drivers while using closer spec rally cars. This featured a various list of rally cars along with the rise of multiple car manufacturers that embraced the formula of a front-engined 1600 front-wheel drive compact car. The list of multiple 1600 rally cars in the Philippines came from different car manufacturers and models. From the popular Toyota Corollas, Honda Civic EGs, EKs, ES, and Cities, Mitsubishi Lancers and GSRs, Ford Lynx, Nissan Sentra, and the most successful in the country, the Mazda 323. For this season's AAP Digital Rally Trophy, our digital rally drivers will be using the front-wheel drive R2 rally cars that featured similar specs to the 1997-2003 season, still using the Dirt Rally 2 game with PS4 or PC. Drivers will be able to choose rally cars such as the Ford Fiesta, Peugeot 206, or Opel Adam. Later in the year, we'll also feature stronger front-wheel drive cars such as the Formula 2 kit cars like the Peugeot 306, the VW Golf, and even the Seat Ibiza that featured one way or the other in the 2002 Rally Championship. We'll have 4 rounds of short sprint rallies highlighting 4 of the most popular rallies during that era. Nueva Ecia's Pantabangan gravel stages, Tanay's fast and sweeping and high-speed rally roads, Subic's original Philippine tarmac stages, and the brake burner subdivision-like stages with dreaded conditions in Cavite's Eagle Ridge and Saddle Club. Last year's season featured 3 winners over 4 events. First ever champion, Lance Gubalya. We're sure it's going to be an exciting and fun online event for our digital rally racers and our online viewers as well. Join the event or watch the action. First round qualifying starts on July 7 at 5 p.m. and live events for our top 21 drivers, 14 from PC and 7 from PS4, will go live at 6 p.m. in AAP Motorsports Facebook page and E-Dominado Rally Facebook page.
All right, so good evening everyone and welcome back. This is the AAP Digital Rally Digital Rally Trophy Season 2, and with me is Ivan Isada and John Kalam. Gentlemen, good evening to you guys.
Good evening, Keanu and Jahan, and welcome back. It's been close to a year, maybe a few months less, but here we are again. And this time from our campaign from last year's hashtag Race at Home.
Yes.
Hashtag Rally at Home. We're following all the digital racing that's happening and the esports. Just like around the world, everybody's has an increase now with the sports in esports, and in fact, esports now is in the Olympics, and of course, maybe not in the rally scene, but the rally scene for this digital rally trophy is making waves already in the regional series, and that's just like last year. FIA has taken notice of us with our efforts here for the esports, and it's great to be back, and it's a good encouragement that we're actually, doing this esports again for another year.
Yeah, and it's really fantastic, guys, that the competition this year is more fierce than ever. The competition between the top guys are very tight, and qualifying has been very, very difficult. to place quite high. I tried qualifying earlier, and it was a challenge. But Dirt Rally 2.0 is always difficult, especially with the stages that it has. And we are now racing in
Pantabangan.
Argentina.
Yeah.
In
Pantabangan,
Pantabangan or
aka Argentina. Yeah, it's obviously the local posters. We placed it in Pantabangan. We're replicating now the 1997 and 2003 season. The 2003 season. So that's the era of the Philippine Rally Championship. Wherein we've moved to front-wheel drive cars, 1600. It started with the N1 cars, and then moving up to a higher production to N2 up to N4. And it's been a challenge for our local rally drivers during that era because they were coming mostly from open cars, two-wheel drives, 2-liter cars, 4-wheel drives and 2-liter cars, turbo cars, supercharged, and then all of a sudden they're all back to square one. But it was a good year because competition was higher. The newbies drivers had more challenge, and they were actually able to get head on with the champions from previous years. And it was also nice because there were a lot of manufacturers coming in. That was the year that front-wheel drives were coming in, and there were so many manufacturers that actually supported that era.
Right.
So I think we have in our lobby No Chill McGee, Mayosotis, DLG, Chow XRD. And I think are we waiting for anyone else? And we have Gaming Perks as well. So later we'll know their names. These are all their game handles at the moment. And there's a lot of new guys. We've obviously opened the race for 21 drivers now, compared to our 14 drivers from last time. 7 from PS4, 7 from the PC platform. But this time we've opened up another batch of PC guys. So there's 14 PC guys and 7 PS4 guys. So we'll be doing the PC for now. These are the guys who qualified, I think, from for the PC batch. They qualified from 8 to 14. Okay. Of course, there are some drivers who won't be able to make it here, so they'll be getting a DNS or did not start. But I think these guys are ready to go.
All right, so looks like upon your go signal, Kuya Ivan, let's get this party started. Shall we?
Yeah, let's start.
So let's get the drivers on their wheels.
It is a reminder. I don't know if they'll be listening, but they are supposed to use the same card that they qualified in.
Yes.
For this live stream. So we are seeing them. There's only one guy who used the Peugeot. Most of them use the Ford Fiesta R2.
Looks like they're
Ford
going
Fiesta R2
all
is,
out for the turbos tonight, mga kuya.
Yeah, the Ford Fiesta R2 is a popular car.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the car that's always been being used in the JWRC or the Junior World Rally Championship. In fact, that car is the one that's highlighted. If the other guys are also doing, we're also promoting the FIA Rally Star. We're supporting that. So if you have WRC 9, you can actually join that. And if you get the top spot, you just have to get the downloadable content. If you get the top spot there, well, you'll have to pass, of course, through the ASN, which is the AAP. And we're going to be supporting you. That you start going to China for the continental finals, and you might get a chance to actually be competing in the World Championship, in the World Rally Championship. So go along, join the WRC 9. So it's been there since the start of the season. If you've noticed and followed their Facebook page and their Instagram page, you'll notice that there's a Philippine flag there. So we're in there.
Yeah, come on down and join us. Bring the Philippine flag with you, and then go sideways online all over the world with WRC 9 along with the FIA Rally Star. All right.
Everyone's getting ready.
So far for this batch, no one selected the Opel Adam for this one. So We'll be one car short for analysis, Kuya Jahan.
Well, it's the Adam is one cute car. I did try it out a long time back, and actually, what I used to qualify was a Ford Fiesta as well. But I think the Peugeot and the
Starts
Opel Adam would
30,
be
four
more
left,
easier
opens
to
50,
drive than the
keep right of a
turbocharged kick that the
6
EcoBoost
left.
engine
Good luck.
gives in the Ford Fiesta.
All right, now we're on the starting line. Take a look at the Cho XRD. That is
four,
Kirk Alves,
3,
who we have.
2,
Right.
1, go.
All right.
Right,
All right,
let's see
and
how
off
Kirk
they go. Starting the SS1 with the AAP Digital Rally Trophy PC Batch 1.
is. Kirk Alves is someone that you know from Exocia Project, right?
Yes, he is, Kuya Jan. And he's my co-host and actually in hosting the DMR E-Rally and E-Rally Cross, actually.
Okay, he's approaching the very tricky turn that tightens.
All right.
Okay.
All right, slow and steady approach there, and Kirk Alves clears that corner. All right.
This stage is a bit bumpy. Well, no, sorry, not a bit bumpy. Really, really bumpy. It's really hard to literally see where you're going up ahead as you jar, even while you're sitting on a simulator or steering wheel or in front of your screen. It's really hard to maintain control, and it's so hard to look forward. So these first three stages are a major challenge to this sim rally racers.
Right. And now we have Gaming Perks. This is John Perkin Abrantes battling for first
John
place
Perkin
along
is,
with Kirk Alves.
Yeah, John Perkins is actually from Davao. He's one of our motorsports development program students in Davao, and in real life he actually drives Suzuki Swift, 1200 Suzuki Swift, and in the Gymkhana competitions that are held in Davao. And he's a familiar face there, getting awards and positions. So it would be nice if we could see how he does and translates that big style online, or if he takes a completely different approach to this one. But the way I'm looking at it, as one of his coaches, it seems that he's actually doing pretty well, and he does pretty much the same thing in real life. Except he's driving on the mountains now and he can fall off. So don't fall off, Perkins.
All right. And next we have a new driver. This is Geno Emil Gonzalez. He's one of our one loyal viewer of Dominado Motorsports Rally and then enthusiast also for Dirt Rally. And now he's here with Ivan and Kuya John on the AAP
He actually
Digital Rally Trophy.
qualified 11th for the PC batch. So and 19th overall. Of course, 18th overall. Maybe 17th if you take out me from the qualifying as well. But he's there. He's good. He's third at the moment.
There we go. So far so good there. Little damage on the right side, but so far so good. And up next we have Aldo Balagulan right here, driving the only Peugeot in this one.
That Peugeot is such a high revving car. It's really nice to drive that car. It reminds me of the Honda Civics with the VTEX. So the Honda machinery during that time, in the 1997 to 2003 era of the Philippine Rally Championship, had that screaming sound as well. And it was actually very difficult once the VTEC comes in, because during that time it was not easy to tune those cars yet with the computer box. So you had to usually get a piggyback computer box, and yeah, so it wasn't that easy to tune, unlike now. Unlike now. So yeah, this car is pretty fast. This Peugeot.
All right. And up next we have Maya Sodas. Forgot who this guy is.
He's really driving the car like it's a bumper car or something.
Actually, he's
His
missing
car-
a rear left tire, so It's gonna be nice. And oh, it's gonna be tight. Gaming Perks and Kirk Alves finish the race. All right, followed by Aldo Balagulan.
Mayo Sotis is limping his car. Again, those jagged rocks on the side are a perilous.
Oh, ooh, no, that's gotta hurt. Oh no, he lost his bumper and the trunk is open. Oh dear.
I hope he's carrying enough spares over there.
Well, he has one spare tire at the back, so anytime he can change his tire.
All right, there you have it. There are the times here. Gaming Perks, that is John Perkin Abrantes with 421.57. Kirk Alves at 421.60. Oh dear lord, that is so close. And we have Geno Gonzalez at 426.42. No Chill McGee, that is Aldo Balagulan at 427.80. And we have Mayo Sotis at 458.23.
Yeah,
Right.
so these guys are all novices, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, they weren't here with the AAP Digital Rally Trophy last year. I think Shao was over here last year, but he did not qualify for any live streaming yet, unlike today. So congratulations to him for actually making it, and yeah, I mean congratulations to all these guys that they've finished their first stage of the AAP Digital Rally Trophy live.
All right. And big congratulations and a huge shout out to all of you guys. Because finally you guys get to try out Dirt Rally 2.0. And for Kirk Alves, a season 2, a warm welcome for you. So yeah.
Well,
next
the
stage
service
is training.
stage. Where's the service stage, right? I think it's on the third stage still.
First, third, and fifth, Kuya John.
Oh, I feel so bad for Mayo Sotis. How will he survive? He has high, based on the report, he has high engine temperatures, so meaning his radiator is shot. But besides that, everyone else has kept their cars relatively clean, relatively speaking.
Okay.
Starts 30, 5 left long tightens into 5 right long, 30, 6 left. Good luck.
All right. So now we're on SS2 now with Kirk Alves behind the wheel on the starting line. So here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. Kirk Alves starts SS2 now with the rally lights on, and it's raining. So this is going to be a quite interesting turn of events. Let's see who among these drivers can withstand the conditions and the fast changing track.
Trying to remember if there was any time during that season that the rally was raced in nighttime in Pantabangan in Nueva Ecija. But I can remember that there was actually rain, and the conditions looked very much like it. In fact, we chose Argentina because of a lot of mountain passes in that area, and the gravel looks very much similar as well in that area. So this is actually a good representation of that rally. The night is a bonus. That's one thing that we can do with the online gaming.
That's right. And so far, so good there. Kirk Alves swapping the first position along with Mayo Sotis. That is Nino Arakawa. All right. The ticker is going crazy for P1, and it's between Kirk Alves and Nino Arakawa. All right, now we're onto the flat out section of this track here. And let's check out Mayo Sotis. That is Nino Arakawa right here.
Oh, he's really struggling. I'm sure he was able to change his tire, but he's really hitting rocks left, right, and center. It's really survival mode for Mayo Sotis right now.
Right.
I hope he makes it.
At least they were able to sort out his flat tire during the transport stage, but he has no spare tires left unless he brought two with him. We could never know.
Actually, Nino Arakawa is actually a game streamer as well, so you might want to check his live videos as well if and his point of view. I'm sure he's having a blast commentating as well while driving. So he's one of those guys that probably isn't really listening to Phil Mills as he drives at the moment.
Yeah, it could be a case. That's right. Okay, hitting the outside there by a little bit.
He's driving the car like a Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive, using the walls to turn.
All right,
And
up next
again.
we have Gaming Perks. This is John Perkin-Abrantes right now.
His car seems still to be relatively clean. He's really taking your lessons very well, Ivan. So
Baka naman tinakot mo, Kuya Ivan.
No, I really didn't. I just encouraged him to drive and have fun, just like I always do with most of my students in the MSDP or pretty much anybody who passes through me in sports or in rallying. So yeah, it's pretty cool that he's enjoying himself, and I'm pretty sure with that enjoyment he'll have favorable results for him, win or lose.
That's right. And if you see the driver view right here, he's actually using an Xbox 360 controller. So,
Oh wow!
that's remarkable. All right. And just like that, from 4th place, John Perkin-Abrantes moves up to P2, right behind Kirk Alves. Wow. Truly, the tight turns really show the different colors of these drivers, don't they, Kuya Ivan?
Yeah, they sure do. But if tight is the game, Perkins knows how to do that. I'm sure.
I'm very
Just
sure.
I'm not too sure about the high speed. So this is one of his favorite stuff when driving.
All right, now up next, we on P4, we have Geno Gonzalez. All right, how is he doing right here?
A lot of understeer from that one. The track is really slippy. I think that the degradation of the surface is very high here in this course that we chose, and if they are on soft tires, they will really still have a hard time, especially if they're pushing the car through those corners, because a lot of those hairpins are blind hairpins, and sometimes at the exit it actually tightens, so they'll need to swing that car around, pull the handbrake, or rather press on the handbrake, depending on what they have or what they're using, if it's a controller or if they actually have those USB handbrakes stuck to their sims. But so far he's managing.
So far he's managing well. And across
And
the
he
line.
finishes.
All right.
Right. So we have
Yes, we
we
have
have
John
Perkins at
Perkins.
441.
Yeah,
533. That's his
441.53.
Yep. So he's leading the rally at the moment. That's 2 wins for his batch in this Pantabangan, aka Argentina rally of ours. We have Chow 444, Mayo Sotis at the 447, Giel at the 456, and 457 with No Chill McGee. As we go on, I think I'll remember their names, but these are all new guys at the moment.
No worries. You'll all, we'll all get familiarized with them. Just how we did it the first time. Yeah.
Chow is exactly. Chow is Kirk, right? Kirk,
Yes,
Alves?
that's Kirk
Yeah.
Alves. That's right.
It's nice to be on the other side now, hosting for him. When he's when we're doing the race, your online races, Keanu in DMR. So we fully support as well DMR from here with from the AAP Digital Rally Trophy. Obviously, it's working hand in hand together. A lot of guys coming in there, and eventually, now it's a little more serious.
Yes. It's all a pleasure for me, Kuya Ivan, keeping the sport going and keeping some new tech coming in and going, especially for the stream and actually for the events, and even highlight for the drivers, because actually having the driver view was actually the toughest thing I've actually had to do for DMR, but no sweat for AAP this time around. So all the pleasure is all mine, and for AAP Motorsport, so back to you, Kuya Ivan.
All right, so I think we have a service now coming up, and that should be enough for our guys to have their cars repaired. So far, Nino Arakawa, who's been all over the place, will have that chance to put his trunk back and fix all the other things that he needs. So
they only have a 60-minute window of opportunity to fix their vehicle. So
that's a lot.
Well, with myosotis might not be enough, but for the others who have superficial damage, they'll probably come up with a very clean and washed car. But for those who have really banged up their vehicles, it would be a challenge to pick and to prioritize what is wrong and to fix
3
what is
left
wrong.
long into 5 right, opens over 30 over bumps, 4 right long. Good luck.
All right,
It's
now we're
luck
back
over
on the
there.
starting line with SS3. This is Kirk Alves right here. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. SS3 starts out with Kirk Alves from the starting line. All right, so now the night has come. Midnight is here, and the rally lights are out. But it's dry, so not to worry. But it's actually a long stage here, Kuya Ivan, Kuya Jan. Anything we're
this is
expecting
8
from
kilometer
a
stage.
long stage?
Well, definitely from the sprints a while ago, they're gonna have that point wherein they think they're gonna finish already, but they still need to do the extra mile. The stages were all set really supposed to be for sprints, but sometimes if they forget that this is the long stage, they're surely their mind is surely gonna wander, especially with all these hairpins. So let's see how their concentration is gonna be up there.
Shall see. We shall see indeed. And up next, let's check out Gaming Perks. That is John Perkin-Abrantes right here.
The dry has made it easier for them to handle their cars, because in the previous stage you could see them understeer off the course and into those jagged rocks. But now, even though this is a long stage, I mean, as far as the stage is concerned, they can handle it as far as handling is concerned, as they have more grip. However, it is a test of endurance.
Yes.
A test of their concentration. Even though, again, this is a sim game, it's really, well, even in real life, motorsport is really part physical, part mental game. And this will really test the mettle of these aspiring rally racers.
That's right. So far, so good. But it's a three-way battle for P2 between Abrantes, Arakawa, and Gonzalez. All right. Ooh, looks like we're making some incredible time here.
I was just about to say, was dodging those mountainsides really well until that last hit. But now we have Nino Arakawa, and he's so far he's doing really well.
But he has a clean car now.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna try to catch up from whatever he lost a while ago by trying to hopefully stay consistent.
He's actually
not look
increased
over
his
that head.
pace a lot more than the first two stages, Kuya Ivan.
Yeah, definitely. He's in first place at the moment. He just passed Perkins.
He
and,
just passed Abrantes and Alves. Wow.
He was probably overdriving earlier, so that's why he backed up his car.
I was just about to say that also. John.
No. We spoke too soon, Kuya Jan. We spoke too soon. Oh no. Commentator's curse. I hope not.
No, but he's doing fine. He's able to handle the car despite the hit. Again, this is a long stage. He may still pick up or regain his position,
That's
but
right.
he has to be driving it with a mix of aggression and patience. He can't just be hitting the hammer all the time. So he has to fix himself. But as long as he can keep his car in one piece and roof side up, he should be fine.
And just like that, he's back on first place, battling it out with Kirk Alves for the lead. Wow.
The space is really good. Yeah.
Baka the mindset right now is to make up for what was lost on the first two special stages.
Ooh. That's a bit dangerous. Vincent. Oh, but okay, he's still able to power through. That's not a problem. But that's a dangerous mindset to in Tagalog make habol.
Yeah.
You know, what is lost is lost.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
You can't catch up with time.
All right. Up next, we have No Chill McGee at P3. This is Aldo Balagulan. Right here. Representing Team VRS Racing Team.
I think the Peugeot would be an easier car to drive because it's naturally aspirated, even though it does not have the torque of the Fiesta. But the throttle would be more consistent because at low RPMs the Fiesta tends to bog.
Yes. Yes. Agreed.
So this one is really consistent. So I guess in 10-tenths driving, these natural aspirated cars are easier.
That's right. But although you gotta keep the RPMs high though if you wanna actually gain some biting power on that road.
Actually, John, luckily this is all the sim racing, and whoever developed this game is made the cars pretty much the same for the three cars. Yeah. So and if you think about it, maybe in real life we'd have problems with the turbo, with the 1-liter turbo of the Ford Fiesta. But if you could see a while ago, there's a lot of backfiring happening. So I think the ALS is the anti-lag system is working well for that car. And mind you, all those Ford Fiestas are actually made by M Sport, and they're the ones who do the Rally 1 WRC cars for the Ford World Rally team. So yeah.
All right, now we're on Geno Gonzalez right now.
Ooh,
little recovery right there. All right, I can see a bit of struggle right now as long as we move the camera. All right.
Is he struggling, or is our production struggling a bit?
I think it's both actually.
Yeah. One thing, keep the momentum up with these cars. Sorry, but I mean you need to keep the momentum up with these cars, because once these cars you let off the gas, especially on this hill climb, they lose a lot of momentum going up, and the speed going up. So you really need to keep those lines well in the straight as possible, so that he doesn't lose as much speed.
Right. And now you're in the hill climb section of this. You gotta keep the revs high and not bog down, as you need all that power to actually sustain it. And now we're going back to P1 right now. They have Kirk Alves crossing the flying finish.
Wow!
And Kirk Alves across the line.
This is actually his first stage win.
First stage win there. Up next is Abrantes, Balagulan, Arakawa, and Gonzalez. And there you go, across the finish line.
All right. So we have Kirk Alves with a 7:19, and 8 seconds behind we have No Chill McGee. Who's No Chill McGee again?
That's
Sorry.
Aldo Balagulan.
Aldo, yes. And we have Perkins at 7:30. So he got a 5-second penalty. No wonder he's at the back of Aldo. And we have Nino Arakawa, who's at 7:30. Just a few tenths of a second behind Perkins. And we have GLG at 7:45.345, ending up at the last position at the moment for that stage, for that long stage. So yeah, their battle's pretty good at the moment, guys. What do you think? Who do you think is gonna get this among these 5 drivers of ours for the first batch of the PC? Later we'll have the PS4 and the PC, the first batch of the PC, or the second batch of the PC rather. Who do you think's gonna win this, guys?
To me, it's hard to say, Kuya Ivan. It's a battle between, right now, if I would say, Kirk Alves and Perkins, actually.
Yeah, they're doing really well at the moment.
Who knows? Maybe Myosotis can catch up. This is already the start of the faster stages. This is San Isidro, which is a village in which is a barangay in Parañaque, but it's also in Argentina.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that it sounds very much like you're still in the Philippines with the name of the stage. So or you're in a barangay. So yeah.
That's right.
Start 60,
All
unseen
right.
4
Now,
left,
on
small
SS4,
cut,
it's going to be
55
Kirk
right.
Alves once again.
Good luck.
All right.
Five, four,
Kirk
three,
Alves pumped up and
two,
ready to go.
1, go.
And they're off.
Really, the front wheel drives don't really launch as hard as the all wheel drive from last season.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get the traction off the line for these front wheel drive cars, but that's why it's not so dramatic in their launches. But yeah, this is the fast San Isidro stage. Actually, the interesting thing about this stage is that it progressively goes tighter and tighter as you complete the stage. So
Right.
it's really a challenge to manage your pace in this course.
Even the high speed section is not that easy when you're driving on it, because those are the middle part of the road is actually very high, and it's about the cambered on each side, so you need to choose that right cambered place just to keep up the speed of that car, and it's very critical for these front wheel drive cars, unlike the four wheel drives that just pull you out of the corners and put you back on the road.
Right. Truly is a remarkable first and second sector, rather, of the stage. And up next, look who we have at P1. We have Nino Arakawa.
Again, this might really be his forte, the fast-paced stages. And he has a decent lead over GLG. So far, I hope he can maintain it. Anyway, this is a short stage.
So far, so good there.
And he's approaching the bridge section.
Oh, and the
But they
leaders
don't
are
actually go to the
down.
bridge.
Perkins and Kirk are on P4 and 5.
They've been really pushing it then, and I guess they both made a mistake. They pressured both themselves over there to make that mistake, and Nino Arakawa now has a big chance to actually.
That
If
was
he
so
doesn't
close.
understeer.
Yeah, I think that's the Titans over there at the exit of that hairpin. If you can see from that view.
And it gets tighter from here as they climb up the mountain.
There you go. Some bogging down sounds there. Truly, the front wheel drive having a tough time on this hill climb portion.
I'm trying to look at our live stream, and they're in-house rather, because they're driving in their houses at the moment. And I think Nino's still wearing his COVID mask. Thank you for doing all the IATF recommendations at the moment for our return to motorsports.
right.
Great job over there.
And Aldo Balagulan across the line, followed closely by Kirk Alves and everybody else. All right, so Nino Arakawa with 253.60, Aldo Balagulan at 301.38, Kirk Alves at 302.70, John Abrantes at 303.34, and Jano Gonzalez at 318.92.
Yeah,
All
14-second penalty over there. What happened? Let's look at the stage notes.
Oh
Keanu.
dear. Hey, here we go.
Body damage. Yeah, probably fell off the cliff somewhere and
Oh,
needed
no.
to recover the car. So usually the in-game penalty of that is I've tried it, so it's 12 seconds or 14 seconds depending how deep you fall into that ravine.
Oh no, no,
But
no.
yeah, it's probably something like that.
I hope it's a recoverable ravine because you can actually have a terminal damage for unrecoverable car if you fall in the wrong place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Actually, that's the scary part about these Argentina stages. If you fall in the wrong place, you could equal it terminal damage. But good thing there's such a thing as a Rally 2 rule that you can bring your car back
You can
into the
recover the
race.
car.
You can recover your car, and good thing it doesn't hurt as much as in real life if you bring your car off the cliff.
May guest appearance ba si tow truck dito, Kuya Ivan?
Yeah, again, if you need a tow truck, it's you can call AAP's 87230808 for emergency if you're a member of AAP. So please be sure that you are a member of AAP and yeah, use our emergency roadside service. They're always usually there for every sanctioned AAP race. But here in our game, you can actually just press pause and put it in recover vehicle, and there you go. AAP just brings it back like a miracle.
It's almost like that in real life. Almost.
Yeah,
Almost.
that is actually true.
But speaking from experience.
Oh my god. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they are servicing their cars right now. This is the final stage. This is basically the opposite of San Isidro, Camino a Coneta. It's a tight first sector until it becomes progressively faster and faster. So this is actually the most favorite stage of mine for this selection of stages in
Starts
Pantabangan
3
slash
right
Argentina.
into 3 left long into unseen 1 right tightens.
Nueva
Good luck.
Ecija rally was, I think the only time that it wasn't highlighted in the championship was in 2003. But in every season from 97 to 2002,
5,
I think there was a rally there. So it's one of those popular rallies
go.
or popular mainstays for the Philippine Rally Championship.
All right, and they're off. SS5. So grabe. This is gonna be the downhill section now, but it's lightly raining, so hopefully these guys prepared for whatever they have to go on the downhill.
This is the last stage, right?
Yes, this
SS5.
is the last special stage of their batch. So PS4 drivers, get ready.
I hope they're packing soft tires underneath their cars because again it's a bit slippery, especially now they're in a bit of a dangerous section of the course.
Yep.
And they need all the traction and patience that they can get.
That was so close. That was so close. Ooh, man.
Thank God it's online. It's not real.
His kid pan saved him.
But the feeling of when you fall off or when you make a mistake here in their gaming with the concentration so high, it feels like the same thing. Of course, in terms of those close calls.
Yeah.
Luckily, if a close call becomes a real damage in terms of the in-game play,
Right.
it doesn't hurt.
It won't hurt. It won't hurt. It
just
just hurts
hurts the
your
pride.
electricity and your internet. That's all.
No, and the pride really, because that's what they were just really concentrating on, not making mistakes, doing the best.
Up next is Aldo Balagulan.
Okay, he has a sizable lead now, and I'm surprised that the stage winner is struggling at the back.
Oh dear.
But Aldo Balagulan is doing. He's practically blazing through these sections.
I think he was on diesel, not the car. Those are all gasoline, but basically his feel to the car was a little slow at the start, but he's making good time and he's got good rhythm now.
He's making incredible time, and that's around a 5 minutes. Sorry, 5 seconds or more gap between Kirk Alves.
Maybe this is the power of the Peugeot, the VTEC coming in. Like I was saying a while ago, that high revving Peugeot. It's just like those Civics, EGs, and EG, EK, and basically those two cars in the 97 2003 championship. It's really screaming.
That's right. Oh man. And Aldo Balagulan across the line.
Followed by another Peugeot.
That's Kirk Alves. And followed closely by Perkins. And Nino Arakawa.
Yeah.
And Geno Gonzalez. Oh dear, the Phil's door is open.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
those wheels don't look alike. He's gonna hit the board, the final board.
There you have it.
That was an exciting really,
That was
first batch of
exciting
PC.
racing right
Yeah.
there.
And congratulations to for taking your first win, Aldo. It was
Yeah.
pretty good. Oh, sorry, is that Aldo? Yeah,
Yes, that's Aldo Balagulan. That's
that's
right.
Aldo. Yeah. So now I think the battle over. Maybe you could. Is it possible that we see the event stages? The final stages for time for that stage.
There we go.
There you go. You have Kirk actually getting it over from Perkins just by a few seconds, by 14 seconds, I think 16 seconds. Wow, you
Wow.
picked the right guy, and there you go, Kirk. Kirk for getting first.
I have strong faith in this man right here, Kuya Ivan. Man, this guy has been
So I guess
breaking
all
records.
that hosting from Kirk got him somewhere, huh?
Oh yes, definitely 100%.
Yeah.
All right, so that does it for our first PC batch. So we'll be awaiting the PS4 drivers. All right, so the PS4 drivers, if you are watching the stream, come on down, join us on Zoom, and go online on your PS4 devices as we are about to go live with your batch. All right, so any analysis you can share from the first batch we had just now, Kuya Ivan?
These are almost all new drivers for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, and I think that was exactly what we wanted to do here for the AAP Digital Rally. Open it up for these new guys, and yeah, definitely those are 5 drivers that have a lot of potential, and you can see that they're having lots of fun. They will probably be struggling really on the hairpins at the start of the race, or at least for this round of the rally. It's gonna be a question if they're gonna pull the handbrake on the hairpin, or are they gonna turn the steering wheel more, or how much adjustment they're going to make. And you can see that they're also, a lot of them are pushing, and the car's always understeering because that's really the tendency of the front wheel drive. But I think just a few more practice, just knowing when to lift off with that accelerator and positioning the car for that hairpin, they'll be able to get more momentum really out of the exit. And really the exit is going to be the main concentration of how you're going to get more times, better times within that Argentina rally. So yeah, what do you think, Jahan?
Well, really, front-wheel drive is really a struggle because as compared to all-wheel drive, you do not have the gas pedal. You don't have the benefit of the gas pedal allowing you to rotate the car. So all the rotation has to be done on entry or via the handbrake. You can do the handbrake in the middle of the corner somehow in order for you to rotate. That's basically a Hail Mary lever that they have in order for them not to understeer off a cliff. But besides that, front wheel drive, I'm not really a super duper pro driver, but in my limited experience, I believe that I guess they could enter the corner slower. Yeah, like what you said, focus on the exit. Avoid the understeer. Try to rotate the car before the corner. I mean, that's even for circuit. Everyone that has to be the technique. You have to rotate a front wheel drive car in the entry in the beginning of the corner in order for you to be able to make the corner sometimes. It's easier to sashay the car at higher speeds because it's easier to induce lift off oversteer, but on these tight corners on the hairpins, yeah, I think in my opinion you just have to drive slower and try to rotate the car by lifting off and or using the handbrake. What do you think?
Well, actually, what's funny, Jahan, is that when it comes to these novices for this first batch, we- we're really experts, no? Because actually, these next two batches, when they come in, these guys beat us in the qualifying. So both Jahan and I actually did the qualifying as well. We ended up somewhere in the middle and at the last. We weren't expecting that, but everybody's leveled up from the ones who were playing the AAP Digital Rally in the first season. So we're gonna see some familiar guys already here on the next PS4 batch, and I think one of those guys we're gonna have to look at is Aldrich Garcia, who's going to be driving um, for position. He's actually qualified third. So let's see how that's gonna go. We're gonna also going to have several other players, veterans at the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, I would say, or actually even in the pre-events of Keanu. And let's see how it goes. What do you think, Keanu? How are your guys gonna these guys in PS4 gonna work it out here in this event of ours?
w- it's too early to tell right now since there will be some drivers that are returning from the season 1 pa lang.
Hello,
So
Austin. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, thank
really?
you.
oh wait, what? Wait.
Are you
Okay.
still there, Keanu?
Yep, still here. Yeah, sorry. There's some interference right
Are you
there.
returning from season 1 as well?
No. It's there are some drivers returning from season 1, and there are also some drivers who came from DMR as well. So
Yeah.
grabe, this is gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Grabe. And also one notable returning guest we have here is actually Dodot Montanier. He
Oh,
only
yeah.
appears in AAP events, kuya, and doesn't even appear on DMR. So this is practically your guy. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Tama.
Dodot is also from Mindanao. He's from Iligan, and he's also one of the MSDP guys from the Motorsports Development Program. So one of those guys who used to do a lot of autocross in Iligan, and he's actually a Final Four in the Motorsports Development Program. But actually, he hasn't been playing online in the outside the AAP Digital Rally Trophy. Excuse me. And it's actually I was surprised because he was one of the first guys who qualified for this event, and I wouldn't think that he's improved that much, but his improvement has it's paramount. He's actually in the top. He finished fourth, just
Yeah.
behind last year's champion and runner ups, and yeah, basically he's pushed through to the forward of the PS4 batch, and I'd like to see how if that's going to be replicated as well here in this game,
Shall
with the
see.
pressure
We
that's
shall
going to
see.
be present. Yeah,
Yeah,
and yeah,
definitely.
I hope he brings his copious fan base from Iligan. Um,
and
watching this.
Cagayan de Oro actually. Yeah.
That's right. They're everywhere, I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's a lots of talent in the Iligan and in Cagayan de Oro, Marawi, that area. So it's nice that the AAP has actually gone there to support that. And actually that support also came from FIA.
Wow.
Yeah, that support came from FIA. If not for the FIA grants given by the president, John Todd, and all his group, it wouldn't be reaching to this part of the world. So it's a great effort actually from the FIA, that it's actually in 10 years that the funds that they have in FIA all those fines that you see in Formula One, you have to cheer for that because that's actually the ones that trickle down to us here in a developing country or in a middle class country. So yeah, it's cool to see that reaching that part of the place, especially here in the Philippines.
Mhm.
What's nice also is that these guys, up to Mindanao, they feel one with the Philippines already. It doesn't feel like we're three separate islands here in the Philippines. We're all together really, and especially with this online gaming. I know this gaming at the moment is all for the Philippines, and sooner or later, obviously online we can start competing with the internationally as well. It's very
Yeah.
easy to do, but at the moment, this AP Digital Rally will be developing um, our own drivers as well, so that we can really be competitive also on the international scene.
Right. Okay, just an update. We have all our drivers in already. We Ivan.
All right, we have Igsmeister. That's Inigo Roses, our favorite um, media guy who's with us all the time. He loves his PS4. He's just hanging out there with us all the time, silently playing with us. That's cool. We have Austin Sarmiento, a novice for the AP Digital Rally Trophy. We also have Alds Like Turbo, who is Aldrich Garcia, the guy you're going to watch for this batch. We also have Yambor 394, who is Carlo Garcia.
That
Sorry, Carlo Castro.
Carla Castro.
Carlo Castro is our I think 15-year-old kid who is on the controller. So you'll be seeing that the controllers can fight with these guys. We also have Enzo Reyes 01, who is John C. Reyes, who's competing regularly at the Philippine Rallycross series, and Ari Dizon, who's going to be our guest driver for today. He's a very fast driver, but I think he's been out of the PS4 for a month now. He hasn't been competing online, but he got excited, so we put him in just to have a bit more challenge. Let's see if the guys will get pressured by him, but he's gonna have fun. No problem with him. No points for this one. Just a guest driver. And we also have, of course, Dodot Montaner from Iligan. We've said enough. Let's see how about Dodot. So let's see how his driving shows what he can actually do.
Let's see. And so, shall we start the game, Ivan?
Definitely. Let's start it.
Let's do it. All right, so let's see. We have a full lobby for the PS4. And by the way, a big shout out to Manny Santiago PH, Matt Frederick C, and Juan Carlos for sending stars. Thank you guys so much. A massive shout out to you guys. Thank you for the support for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, and of course the stream as well. Thank you so much, guys.
Big shout out to my mom and dad.
Mom and dad racing team, ba? Kuya Ivan?
Mostly dad.
Yeah, there you go.
But now, not anymore.
I see.
For the first part, it was actually good that I had my father's support. Yeah, for those who don't know, most of that era, Dad was on top of his game. Here in the, I think I didn't really mention any names in the teaser would be broadcasted that, but yeah, he's been up there. You can just type in Google his name eventually. But yeah, it's not, that was an era before. It's nice to mix that era and this era we're in. We can replicate these 1600 cars, or this it's different na nga eh. This, most of them are 1600 cars, but with that turbo, that 1-liter turbo car coming up from the Ford Fiesta, and I think other cars are also going that way. It's different. It's really different already. But it's pretty much the same output of power. So
yeah,
it's really interesting, this technology, how the engines are getting smaller but becoming more efficient, still more economical, still more powerful. than the big displacements that we always dreamed of having before. So you can only imagine those bigger displacement cars now being more efficient and more more environmental friendly, which is also one of those purpose-driven things that FIA wants to push as well.
Definitely.
Well, until electric cars are already starting to come up in rallycross and probably even rally. So I sad to say that the internal combustion engine is slowly going the way of the dodo. But your comment, Ivan, on the smaller engines, there's only one reason for that. Why they're able to produce a copious amount of power and torque with such little displacement. There's only one word for that, and it's called boost. And
EcoBoost.
EcoBoost. And just like Aldrich Garcia, I also like turbos.
All right, and
Starts
here we go.
30. 4 left opens 50. Keep right of a jump, maybe. Into 6 left. Good luck.
So who's driving this AEM Ford Fiesta at the
So
moment?
this is Dodot Montanier on the first,
Alright.
on the starting line.
5,
All
4,
right,
3, 2, 1, go.
and they're off.
Okay, so Dodot is using the Ford Fiesta 1 liter EcoBoost.
Ooh, that was too close. That was too close.
Whoa!
Nice swing,
Oh, nice
swing.
swing there by Dodot Montanier. He is doing well right now.
Yeah, it's just keeping up that momentum. This is something he's been practicing also in real life at the moment. He's one of those top drivers in, as I mentioned, in MSDP and also in Iligan. But really, one of the things that he's always been asking me over our online coaching, not on this Digital Rally Trophy, but in Gymkhana, is how he's gonna keep up that speed and how he's doing his turns in with all these chicanes and everything. So I think he'll like this rally. This suits him very well, especially for the first round of the Digital Rally Trophy. So it would be nice if he could actually get a good result out of this.
Definitely, 100%. Up next, we have Alds Like Storbo. This is Aldrich Garcia.
I would have expected
ACG.
Aldrich to be on top right away.
Yeah.
But there you go. He's just one top.
no,
he has made a
no. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
He has clipped his rear quarter panel and really lost control of the car very heavily. And he has lost position. He's down to third.
Remember, Aldrich is actually contending not just with this PS4 batch, but also the PC batch with later on. So he has to keep his concentration up and be sure that he doesn't lose any time. Needs to compose himself again because he knows that any mistake from those front runners, he could be up there and he's representing the He could represent the PS4 batch really well.
All right, up next we have Carlo Castro. Ooh, that was so close.
Carlos probably having his wild times against his controller. So, yeah, this kid can produce fast times, and he's been practicing. Definitely, he aspires to be as fast as these other online gamers of ours. And he's been talking overalls with us before about setting up his own car. He's a young guy who dreams of actually also being a race car driver, a rally driver as well. So let's see. So it's good that he already gets to understand the competition that's happening here online.
All right, and finally we have an Opel Adam running in this matchup.
Exactly.
The cutest car of the three. that you could select. It's a cute car. Really.
It's a cute
Yeah, that
car.
Opel Adam was a very popular car for the junior in the European Rally Championships. So they had their own teams. I think Opel now is one of those first manufacturers with the newer Adam that's actually going with the electric rally cars now. So they've gone that direction. But during that time with the Opel Adam, there were a lot of junior rally drivers in the ERC or in the European Rally Championship that have been supported by
All right, up
this
next we have
manufacturer.
Austin Sarmiento. All right. So far,
Austin is at fifth at the moment. Yeah.
yeah, so far he's one of our newbies, even on DMR.
Yep.
Talagang shout out to his father. Talagang he was encouraged really massively to join a online competition with us. And now he's here.
He's also very eager. Yeah, very eager to drive and to compete as well. So I like that kid at the moment.
Rafi Dizon across the line with a flat tire. Oh dear lord.
Oh wow.
And now we have John C. Reyes. All
What
right.
happened to John C. and Inigo? They're 6th and 7th. I wouldn't have been expecting them to be that far from the leaders, but more so I think for John C.
I think his front alignment is skewed. Even his rear axle is very, very skewed. He's not traveling very straight. He's struggling to maintain straight line stability. See, he couldn't turn. You can see he's carambol.
I think he's
driving
having
carambol.
real problems, Kuya Jan. That's why I think he had to switch back the controller for the time being.
Oh, so he's also one of our controller drivers now.
For now. Normally he's
Yeah,
at a
for now.
G29. Yeah. All right. So there
All
we
right.
have the times. We have Dodot Montanier at 4:06.21, Aldrich Garcia at 4:13.41, Inigo Roses at 4:18.21, Carlo Castro at 4:21.37, Rafi Dizon at 4:30.76, Austin Sarmiento at 4:30.78, and John C. Reyes at 5:26.51.
So nice to
Alright.
see a full pack here of drivers on our grid, on our lineup.
It's breathtaking, isn't it? And it's also nice.
Yeah.
The battle is huge, actually.
And all of them have minor body damage, but you can see that you do need car sympathy to be first hero as well, and to keep the car
Definitely.
on front. So yeah, so props to Dodot for not having any big damages and just minor damage.
That's right. By the way, shout out to Zuriel Sumudubila. We miss you on dirt, my man. When will you join us again on dirt, Mr. Sumudubila? Yes.
Yeah, represent CDO.
That's right. From the man himself. All right. So now we're
Starts
back to
30,
Dodot
5
Montanier
left
on
long
the
tightens
starting
into
line
5
for
right
SS2.
long, 30, 6 left. Good luck.
All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
Again, this is stage 2.
This is stage 2.
The reverse. This is again the reverse of stage 1. But now it's raining and it's turning into night. So again, it's a challenge to, as like what I said earlier, to maintain vision, to see where you're going in front of you, because you are not only battling the rain and the darkness, but also the bumpy roads.
That's
It's
right.
actually looking John the Dodot's in car at the moment, and his driving position, I don't know if you can see it from your place, is actually very much like how he drives his car as well. So he's fixed up his seat upright, not like a GT car, but more of like a rally car. He's got his arms at the angle bent at the angle of 90 degrees, and you know, he looks like a rally driver really at the moment from his in-house, sorry, not the in-car. So really cool to see him how he's driving from his break from his sim, and how he's taking these corners on way too fast.
Understeer there, right there.
But,
Oh no.
Yeah,
Good.
but what a good place to make a mistake. There's so much runoff area at that time.
But I think that's the reason why that corner, there's a lot of people who make a mistake of that, because from all these tight roads, there's that impression that you can go fast.
Up
Because
next,
there's
we have
nothing
Aldrich Garcia. All right.
Aldrich seems to be taking a bit of caution from that mistake he made in the first stage. He should be up there, but he's a bit cautious. You were saying,
And look at his driver
yeah.
come here, Kuya Ivan. It's socially distant from him.
Oh yeah,
It's a meter away from him. You can see his whole setup with this angle.
that's pretty cool.
I believe he's using a play seat rig and a T300 wheel. Nice.
So that Aldrich is also he's been competing also not just online but also in real life, from autocross to rallycross. In fact, he stayed also in Canada for some time and did some rallycross as well there. So yeah, it's nice to see also his in-car is got everything, the proper seating position and everything. Pretty cool.
Alright. And oh no. It's like Dodot Montanier drops to 6th
Yeah.
place.
Ouch.
Oh dear. And on 2nd place, look who we have here. It's Inigo Roses.
Just to be expected, he's driving a Ford Fiesta. This Ford fanatic. I would be surprised if he wouldn't be driving a Ford.
Yeah, last season he was driving the Ford Escort Cosworth RS.
Yeah.
He was the only one driving it, but now it's all Ford. So
Is he
Ford-
sponsored by Ford by any chance, Kuya Ivan?
I think he's a Ken Block wannabe. Just kidding,
well.
Inigo. But there's nothing bad about that one. But
Of course not. Nothing bad.
why not?
Or baka hindi by Ford, baka by M Sport siguro. You never tell.
He could. He might be looking at being Matthew Wilson owning the Ford company, huh?
Oh, one day, who knows?
I mean, M Sport company, yeah.
And up next, we have Austin Sarmiento.
Austin is so far keeping it really well. I think I just cursed him again. But yeah, he's up there. He's up there.
It's
Not
okay.
too on the bottom of the disc, but yeah, he's doing really steady. This guy's been improving over the past rallies outside the AAP Digital Rally Trophy.
And just like that,
So, yeah.
Aldrich Garcia and Inigo Roses have crossed the line, with Austin Sarmiento following closely. And just like that, he's across the line. Followed closely by Dodo, Carlo
John C.
Castro,
Reyes is
and
struggling.
John C. Reyes.
He's really
And
struggling
finally,
now.
his wheel is back, Kuya Jan. Finally.
Who?
His wheel is back, John C. Reyes.
He's switching from controller to the steering wheel. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yes.
It's got a nice setup as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
A Concept 1 racing seat. Well, all right. So we have Aldrich Garcia at 423.14, Inigo Roses at 432.18, Austin Sarmiento at 443.03, and Rafi Dizon at 444.05, Dodot Montanier at 445.75, Carlo Castro at 446.54, and John C. Reyes at 514.71. And guys, we have no penalties for this batch. And on the wet, this is remarkable for the PS4 batch. Wow.
Yeah, but look at all that damage.
Yep.
So much damage.
So much
Somebody's
damage.
been hitting the sides of
The
the mountains at the
radiator of
moment.
Dodot is steaming right now, and he needs
He
an
must have-
alignment check
yeah.
when he gets to
He
the
must have hit that car hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, they got a service now.
They got a service park now.
Yep. Jahan, where would you service your car if you were an AAP Digital Rally Trophy driver?
You have to try AAP Auto Care, guys. I mean, I'm speaking from experience. I mean, of course, I mean, I do work for AAP, but I also am an AAP member prior to being working on a professional relationship with AAP. And really, AAP Auto Care really was able to take care of my car pretty well, whether it's basic maintenance or even I just recently had my car washed over. So even accidents can be accident repairs, body repairs, mechanical works. Oh, AAP Auto Care is really the best. It's not only that, it also has a very expansive facility to keep your cars safe and secure while you leave your car there for a major service. So AAP Auto Care is located right in front of the AAP Tower, 682 Aurora Boulevard, Quezon City. You will get exclusive discounts if you are an AAP member. So there's so many benefits to being an AAP member. I just renewed my AAP membership for 3 years, and I highly suggest you secure a membership today.
Jahan, I am so amazed at how you did that without a spill, but that is superb in terms of knowing how AAP is actually there to help you out also in your car services as well, not just for towing you, but they have a place to bring it as well.
30 over bumps.
But enough about that. They've probably had their cars repaired with all our talking, and they're ready to go.
All right, now we're back on SS4 now with Dodot Montanier
5,
behind the wheel.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off. A freshly repaired car there for Dodot Montanier, and he is going to be pulling away right now on the first sector.
A shout out pala to CEO Pimentel for watching all the way from Mindanao. Hope you get a seat as well here for the sim and the rig so that you guys get to play here also in the AAP Digital Rally Trophy.
Yes, it's welcome to everyone, Filipinos across the world. And I would like to be, I stand corrected, this is actually SS3. Sorry guys, this is SS3. Night stage with a long, I think it's an 8-kilometer stage. There we go.
Yeah, it is a long stage, and I think Dodot is actually was able to repair his car. I don't see any damage on the bodywork.
Yep.
So
right
that service has been enough to repair his whole car, I think, because also the lights are still complete. So that should be able to help him, but definitely, in the words of the rally drivers from the 97 to 2003, their quote is, nagkabukol sila sa stage niyan. So when they say that, that means they've lost a precious amount of time in one stage and put them down the rankings.
That's right. It's a P1 battle between Dodot and Aldrich, Ivan. And let's go to Aldrich Garcia right now and how he's doing.
It's really not so far off Dodot right now.
He is half a second away from Dodot.
Actually, I was expecting him to dominate this match, but I guess there's so much innate talent all over the country, especially like what Ivan has said, that even in Iligan, in CDO, in Davao, in Iloilo, all the raw talents that the Motorsport Development Program has discovered and developed. And Dodot is one of those, but Aldrich is keeping a decent pace. He's not falling far off right now, and this is a long stage. Anything can happen. One mistake by anybody, it's really anyone's race.
Definitely, 100%. And look who's coming up on third. This is Rafi Dizon.
Yep, Rafi Dizon is our guest driver. He's a really fast driver. Actually, he's the son of Mon Dizon, who's a veteran rally driver as well. A veteran co-driver also as well in the Rally Championship back in the 1993 season. No? So Rafi didn't join us in the first season, so he's taking a chance now, competing with these guys, looking how it goes in our season, and we've given him the chance to be a guest driver for this race. Of course, no points, not classified as a finisher here in the official results. But it should be a good experience for him and for other drivers to see his talent and maybe watch out on the next races.
All right. And up next, we have Inigo Rosas.
Okay, he's driving it pretty well, a bit rough on the edges, but well, he was able to rotate the car in that hairpin, and keeping it very shiny so far. His exterior. He's leading the second batch of drivers. He's currently third out of the other guys right now, so he's doing a pretty good job so far. And again, he's driving his favorite Ford vehicle, so he must be very happy right now.
Yeah.
You can see actually, John, that he's not driving 100%. There's actually more. He's reserving the car. He's not going flat out like the first two drivers, so he's taking a different strategy for this rally. I think it's more of he's spacing the throttle over those bumps. It's really bumpy here in this Argentina rally. It's not really my favorite as an e-rally driver this stage. Because of all those bumps. So, but you can see he's taming that accelerator just so that he gets more grip as he goes on, and he's doing pretty well. It's not probably the fastest, but if you can see the consistency, he's there. He's found his rhythm for that one, and he's found his strategy that he's gonna work on for this rally.
I heard a gear choke right there on the apex of that turn, Ivan. Looks like the pressure is on for Inigo Rosas.
Yeah, I think he's probably having difficulty on when the hairpin gets a bit tight at the exit. If he's gonna lift or carry or step on the accelerator. That's a tricky part with these front wheel drives. It's really tempting to just floor it because there's not enough power to pull you out of the corner like the four-wheel drive cars. So you're trying to look for that one and not kill the momentum of that car. So it's that thing that they have to decide while they're on the hairpin.
That's right. Now on to quickly, let's take a look at Carlo Castro right now, who is actually on P4 and how he's doing.
Yep. I've also used the Opel Adam here in the qualifications of the rally, and I actually just use it just because it's the least used car. But he mentioned to me at the start of the rally that he's representing our favorite car. So yeah, props to Carlo for enjoying his run.
And
he's fourth at the moment.
Castro, for doing that. All right, doing well here. And now on P6 we have Austin Sarmiento. Doing well so far.
Yeah, I guess he's really just maintaining the pace, keeping the car clean. Okay, well, he had to use the handbrake there and he lost a bit of speed there, but it's okay.
Alright, Dodot Montañer has crossed the finish line along with Aldrich Garcia, and followed closely by Inigo Rosas. Alright, across the flying finish, and Inigo Rosas across the line, followed closely by Carlo Castro.
Not bad for a controller guy.
Not bad for the guy in the controller. And then goes across the line, followed closely by Austin Sarmiento. There we go. And now we have John C. Reyes right now. Oh, that was a good choke. Oh no, that was a near choke rather.
I think they're teammates with Austin. They're using the same livery.
I'm not sure. All right.
Anyway, we have Dodot Montaner at his first place with 6:48.47. Aldrich Garcia with a 6:53. Inigo Rosas with a 7:08.
Carlo Castro at 720. Just a few hundreds of a second behind this our guest driver Rafi Dizon. Austin Sarmiento at 727 and John C. Reyes at 846.
Oh, he had to change his tire at that stage.
Oh yeah. He's got a 1 minute penalty, so he probably hit that tire somewhere. By the way, it is the mid-year sale of AAP, so if you want to be a member of AAP, there is the 7/7 promo sale. I think that runs up to July 15. And yeah, so I know these guys who are driving here in this outline. You might think that they don't have cars, but actually most of them have cars. And yeah, you might want to be an AAP member and yeah, see what perks that you can get out of being a membership. But definitely one of the things what we like to do here is give back and share that blessing. So that's why our AAP Digital Rally Trophy is open for everybody to join.
Start 60,
So
unseen 4 left,
come on
small
in,
cut,
join this
55
rally.
right.
It's fun.
Good luck.
Everybody's having a blast. Flat out.
All right, now this is
Hopefully not
SS4.
hitting the rocks.
Dodot Montañero behind the line.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off.
Shout out to Gilbert Emano, who is the organizer of the CDO Gymkhana Autocross in Iligan and CDO. Shout out there. We brought him before to the FIA official development grassroots for grassroots, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he's cheering now for Dodot here in this rally. So shout out.
All right, looks like this is the flat out section on the first and second sectors, Ivan. And Dodot Montañero is just flying away, man.
Yeah,
No-
seated
no
right at home
leaks.
actually. It's actually seated right at home, really comfortable. No, with an intense look. You can see his in-car now. His concentration is really high. I'm pretty sure, I hope none of his parents come in the room and, bother him, but he's flying in this fast section of the stage.
That's 1.5 seconds gap between him and Aldrich Garcia, who's right behind him.
This is one of the really quick stages though.
Yeah.
And then it just tightens up at the end to the tricky parts, but pretty much this is it. This is gonna be flat out. And then if he can keep it here well in the mid technical, I would say, portion, that would be all good.
Definitely.
His lines are good. His lines are good if you looked at it. His lines are very good.
He's
really
keeping those
taking the
revs
inside.
up. Yeah.
This guy's a man on a mission. You have to remember, he did have that big hit on SS2. So Aldrich is just keeping it right there at the back for consistency. But we know that Dodot really has to, push on and try to take more time from Aldrich.
Definitely. Now up next we have Aldrich Garcia.
They're coming into that. Oh, not a very good hairpin over there. But let's see. Like I said, this guy doesn't need to win this stage. He just needs to keep it right at the back of Dodot, and he can take this back swing.
Right.
He's a privateer here. He has no sponsors in his car.
I think the contract is still pending.
Well, if he does have a good showing, maybe next round he'll have sponsors in his car.
I think it's
And there you
his
go.
parents' car.
A finish for Dodot and for Aldrich.
Inigo crosses the line. Carlo crosses the line.
All right, they're all
Rafi,
crossing the line.
They're all really close. There's a bog down there again from
Bog down there
John C.
for John C. Reyes, and there you go. There goes the
Look at
time.
those times. Yeah. So you have 247, 249 for Dodot and Aldrich respectively. A few seconds more back. 4 to 5 seconds. You have Inigo, another 3 seconds. And that's where it tightens up with Inigo, Carl Castro, Rafi, and Austin. Almost all in around 1 to 2 seconds difference. And then we have John C. Reyes at the back of the pack for the PS4.
All right. And now for the stage notes right here for such a fast stage. Looks like we have some alignment issues with Inigo Roses.
Yep.
And for Rafi Dizon as well. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, no. He can't take those tight turns with with an alignment issue, man. It's going to be a stop and go. Right. Okay, so now we're down to SS5 and they will have their last service for this matchup.
I hope they outfit their cars with soft tires because this is gonna be a fast one.
And
No,
not just fast, it's also wet.
I was just gonna say, John, that in the qualification, in the qualifying, I actually forgot to fit my car this morning in Sunday's qualification with soft tires. So if they forget that, I'm pretty sure they won't. They're in for it for those hidden hairpins, because a lot of these hairpins are unseen. Phil Mills, everybody's favorite world champion co-driver, who used to sit with Peter Solberg, will be calling out those unseen hairpins. And if you miss that, because you're a bit afraid to bog down the car, lose momentum, they'll find it that there'll be understeering at the exit, especially that it's downhill, it's raining. They can miss it.
Yeah. All right, looks like the drivers are ready, but Rafi Dizon looks like he's doing a few tweaks, a few tricks up his sleeve. All right, and here you go.
Starts 3 right, into 3 left long, into unseen, 1 right tightens. Good luck.
Now, SS5 with Dodot Montanier on the starting
By the
line.
way, if you're watching on Facebook,
5,
I'm pressing
4,
the like button
3,
lots of times,
2,
so don't forget to like
1.
us as well.
go.
All right, and away we go. Don't forget to like, follow, and check out AAP Motorsports Facebook page. Oh, little bug down there. Oh no. Looks like it's a risk, no? But I want to just keep the wheel spinning at a certain turn. It can actually be bad for the angle.
But I think they can risk it in this stage because it's the last stage. And one thing is that they won't be breaking anything really here with the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and why not? I mean, it's the last stage. Go take the risk if they need to take the risk. But at the moment, that corner has lost Dodot a lot of time, and Aldrich is leading the race now.
Like it's a battle for P2 between Dodot and Carlo Castro.
Well, let's see. It's too early to tell. And again, the fast sections are what separates the boys from the men.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
But
right.
it is important. It is important also, Jahan, that they get a good rhythm from the start, so that they can build up exactly to that high speed.
All right, up next we have Aldrich Garcia. And he's now around a second and a half or 2 seconds away from Dodot Montanier and climbing.
The rain's not stopping Aldrich Garcia from pushing the car to its limit. And he's really utilizing weight shifting in order to tackle those medium speed to high speed corners.
He's here, the high speed already.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ivan. There's a lot of crown and off-camber moments on this road. It's really hard to maintain stability when you're riding the crown in the middle of the road. So you really got to hit really the middle of the corner in order to really execute the corner really fast. If you remain on the outside, it's hard to steer the car, and you lose time or hit the side of the road.
It's right. But Aldrich is keeping it well. I think I only saw one minor mistake from him at that high-speed section. But he's going. But look,
And look who
Dodo
we
just
have.
overtook him.
Dodo Montanier regains P1 from Aldrich. Let's head back to that real quick. We are on the finishing points of that.
Whoa!
Whoa!
He's off the
Oh,
road.
he cooked that on the two right. Overcooked that, but it's okay. He still has a commanding lead so far.
And across the line.
And he's in. Yeah.
He's in. Followed closely by Carlo Castro.
Wow, Carlo Castro in third. Not
And
bad.
John C. Reyes at fourth. Whoa. And now followed closely by Austin Sarmiento. And across the line. All right.
All right. So we have a 251 from Dodo Montaner, followed by Aldrich with a 254. Rafi Dizon with 3 minutes. Just right behind him is Carlo Castro. John C. Reyes taking fifth on that one, getting really good stage on that one. Inigo Roses at 306 and Austin Sarmiento with 311. I think we could see the event total event time.
There we go.
There you go. And Aldrich takes the win with 6 seconds between them with Dodot, and followed by Inigo. Again, consistency of Inigo Roses taking him to third at that batch. So that's pretty cool to see this PS4 batch.
Definitely. All right. Looks like a lot of powers are out for the PS4. And congratulations to you guys. And great race.
Aldrich, Dodot, Inigo for that top 3 of the PS4 batch. And I guess the prediction was right. Our P3 qualifier, Aldrich Garcia, was able to lead this pack. Almost lost it to Dodot. Dodot really had a good run at the start, but he did make that one grave mistake that put him in second. It would have been, it was a good battle actually between the two. But you know, after SS2, you kind of knew that it was Aldrich's to lose if he made any mistake. But yeah, but if you notice, also Aldrich made a mistake at the first SS of that game, of the game and of the rally. So it was a really good battle between the two.
Yes, definitely. How about for you, Kuya Jan? Anything we noticed compared to the PC first batch and with this PS4 guys?
Well, these PS4 guys, there are more. You could see some of the really fast guys at this batch, and you could see some of the not so fast, but really the PS4 batch, you could see a varying number of skills. As you can see how they finished. They're really going by batches. Yeah, but I predict that our final batch for tonight will be a very close and very compelling viewing experience to our e-rally enthusiast viewers. So, but this one is only a taste on the skill sets that will be featured in this event during the rest of this broadcast and the future legs of this event. So really the talent base is much improved over last season, and I'm really looking forward to their future and continuous improvement.
Definitely. It's always something new from these drivers, and especially for the upcoming batch, and a lot of new skills and a lot of new talents will be rising up from these guys, and it will be definitely be a sight to see. All right, and now as we and while we're waiting for the rest of the PC second batch to reconnect, guys, looking forward to the next round, Ivan. And is there some future plans or future thoughts you want to share?
I think for the next for the PC batch coming up, these are gonna be the fastest guys. It contains the fastest guys who qualified for this digital rally AAP Digital Rally Trophy. We're looking here at our past champion Lance Cubal, and of course Christian Navarro, all the way from Washington, who's probably still sleepy, waking up early in the morning to play here in this AAP Digital Rally Trophy. You can expect them to be, pulling everything. These guys, we kind of know their skill set. They're close to being computers. And yeah, they've just raised the bar even higher from last year. So we already could see their improvement from last year and their skill set. But again, just with 1 year, it's a massive improvement from the two of them. And we can expect them to see them battle it out as well. Same probably like how Aldrich and Dodot were doing it at the PS4 batch. And of course, we also have Russell Reyes, who I think he was third last year for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy. And one of our winners, I think he was a winner in Subic round last year. And yeah, definitely this guy does a lot of circuit sim racing elsewhere in the somewhere online, and it's great that he could actually adapt to the AAP Digital Rally Trophy really quickly. So you could see his performance at the start of last year not being too exceptional. It was good. It was there. He had pace, but as he went through the season, his lines just kept getting better. And mind you, Jahan, he's one of your favorites when it comes to sliding that car around the corners. You'll see a lot of different techniques from these guys, and it's very evident when they run the even here in the game. So another guy you'll be expecting to see here is a consistent runner, Lawrence Bernardo. He's been joining all these rallies online, and you'll always see him there. So props to him. I'm pretty sure he's going to be just right behind these guys, waiting for these guys to make a mistake, and he'll pounce on them. So I'd love to see this guy actually improve and get into the top podium spots. Big improvement as well to another driver who's coming in, Red Lake Joker, Matt Frederick C. He hasn't had the best of runs before, but he's here with the first batch. He's seated really high at the moment, so we can expect to see something special from him. Who else do we have? We have a novice driver. Let me check his name. His handle is Canman.
That's Raphael Lee.
Yes, Raphael Lee, new driver. Novice driver, but he seems to have been playing this game for quite some time, as he's in the first batch as well. So maybe he just missed out on the AAP Digital Rally Trophy last year. I don't know. I'm not so sure. I haven't heard from this guy before, so he's a new guy to watch out. He could spring a surprise to us. Remember last year, Jahan and Kian, we had Tomo R, or our second driver, and who was in the top 3 championship placings, and he came out of nowhere, winning the second round last year. So there are a lot of hidden talent out there, and hidden gamers out there who have yet seen the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, and if they can see, or if they find out about this championship that we're having here, I'm sure they'll enjoy the competition, because these guys are really taking it quite serious here in this PC1, the first batch, the second batch of the PC. And of course, unfortunately, Nico Salvador will not be able to join us on the race, this upcoming race. So do we have a guest driver here coming in?
Yes, we have a
Kian?
guest driver here. He is his name is Bernie Ronquillo from the Hold My Beer racing team, who is actually based in Singapore. Actually, yeah,
Yes,
competes with
and I
us
think
in circuit in Acero Corsa Competizione, but also
I see.
he's ventured in Dirt Rally 2.0 thanks to yours truly, DMR, and their team is actually liking it. They actually bought some serious equipment from direct drives and triple screens to actually enjoy dirt
Oh.
at the maximum level. So
I'd
massive,
like to see that setup.
mad shout out and mad respect to Hold My Beer Racing Team and to you, Sir Bernie Ronquillo, for joining us. And even other racing teammates actually are wanting to join us actually. So yeah, grabe. Shout out to you guys. And also shout out to Sir Andreas Wolf. I believe he's in New Zealand right now, but one day, sir, for the DMR, you'll be with us in no time. Don't worry. All right, so are we ready to get this show on the road, Kuya Ivan?
I hope so.
Yes.
Are the guys all in the lobby already?
Yes, they're all here and they're all ready to start this party. All right, so
I find
now,
it a bit weird though. We have to say that they're in the lobby for a start of a rally. So
yeah.
usually we'll be saying that are they all in the cars already with their helmets on, strapped on, with their seatbelts strapped on?
Looks like
So-
there's a little new lingo for this one. Apparently. All right. So let's get this show on the road. We got this. And gentlemen, good luck.
Let's see what a few of the drivers had to say. Dodot, sayang, na wrong way ako sa SS2.
Oh.
Probably when he hit the... Yeah. Carlo Castro, I engine braked so hard. Probably coming down the mountain passes. Shout out to Mario Roque, also from Cagayan de Oro, how to join the MSDP rally coach. We don't have yet any MSDP rallies. This is the closest that AAP has been making with the pandemic, the AAP Digital Rally Trophy. But hey, at least it's FIA recognized in terms of collection for ASN motorsports games, and that's pretty cool. Okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Aldrich, Langya. Buti nag-check engine ako nung umpisa. Buti nag-check ako ng input. Naiwan ko bukas ang controller.
Oh no.
Sorry guys, I know those were personal messages probably to me, but I shouted out your inputs.
No
It's
worries.
good to get actually inputs from you guys because we see things differently from here, but all those small things that happen inside in your houses, we don't see that.
Yeah.
I'm glad actually I'm not driving in the race at the moment, Keanu, because I wouldn't be surprised if my home camera was on and my son would be trying to go onto the simulator as I play, or probably my grandmother saying goodnight and trying to get my attention.
Yeah.
And then just your concentration just goes from really really focused to nowhere.
All right. Looks like
But
we
that's
have
always
Red Link
tough. That's a
Joker
different-
just doing some few setups. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I mean that always has been the challenge, right? I mean, in any venue, there's always a challenge to compete. Thankfully, those are just minor things that we have to face when we are playing in our houses. But we're in our houses and we're keeping safe from the pandemic. Even though, well, knock on wood, hopefully it's about to go. Be reduced in severity, the situation, hopefully.
Starts
Okay,
30.
we're
4
already
left
ready.
opens 50. Keep right of a jump, maybe. Into left. Good luck.
All right. So now behind the line we have Lance Gubalia.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And off they go. The first PC second batch has begun.
Okay, this is the fast batch, and we are now featuring Lance Gubalya. He was our champion last year, and again, he has picked the Ford Fiesta for this season's challenge for the championship. But it's a close match so far between Lance Gubalya and
Christian Navarro.
Christian Navarro, Wicaro. So this is looking forward to be another grudge match that will last all our legs for this season.
Oh yes, definitely, 100%. And looks like it's a three-way battle for P1 between Christian Navarro, Lance Gubalya, and Russell Reyes. Oh,
Yep,
wow.
they've brought the fight early on, and you could see that thicker really moving about. Who is it? Christian Navarro, Lance Gubalya. Who's gonna be in the top? They're fighting for every section, for every corner of this rally.
All right. Oh, some bog downs there by Lance. They're actually able to power it out without a hitch. All right. Up next, we have Christian Navarro. Same livery as Lance.
Teammates. They're gonna bring a 1-2.
1-2, definitely. Could be one.
This could be the Senna versus Prost rivalry of our Dirt Rally 2 event.
Oh, yes.
What an amazing history this is gonna be.
Will history
But speaking
repeat
of history,
itself
guys,
through an
yeah, but
extension?
history
I
is-
don't know.
but speaking of history, guys, these are just what we have here for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy. What everybody's taking this serious is that we're going to actually have a bigger event on November and December, and that's the National Rally AAP Digital National Rally Championship, and that we're looking forward to that one happening because these guys we will be starting to award them actually with the other AAP licensed and competition holders of for 2021 year. So you know, this is just actually a warm up, but we're getting a lot of action at this moment.
All right, now we have Russell Reyes behind the wheel.
Russell Reyes is bringing the fight up to those guys with Christian Navarro and Lance Gubalya. He's just overtaken Christian Navarro. All of them in a Ford Fiesta. Probably all dreaming of being a junior WRC. I suggest these three guys, they better try it out for the WRC 9 and the downloadable content of the Rally at Home series. That's where we're
Definitely.
getting that hashtag. These guys have that talent on the wheel here at their homes, driving these rally cars. They should really try it out because there is a championship that is coming up to see who are the best young drivers, and these guys are how old? 19, 20, 21, 23 maybe?
Yeah,
So-
around that age range.
Yeah,
that's
let's and they're the 27 years younger is up to 27 years old. That thing is open at WRC 9 for them to play. So I think, do we have something coming up with WRC 9, Ian?
Yes, we do. Especially it will be released on Steam on September, and it's actually on Epic Games right now, so they can actually go in and join. All
All right.
there you have it. And we have Red Link Joker, Matt Frederick C. Oh, this is a welcome back to sim racing for you. There
Right,
you
Matt
have it.
Frederick C. He's the only guy who has commented about my camera situation in the chat.
That's right. And we have Hold My Beer Racing Team, Bernie Ronquillo, right here.
Again, with the Opel Adam, my favorite cute car.
All right.
All
And
right.
what do we expect? Lance Gubalya on top with a 357. Russell Reyes taking over from Christian Navarro. All about 1 second difference from the three drivers over there. We have Matt Frederick C with a 414, and just 1.100 of second is Lawrence Bernardo. We also have our new driver, What's the name of our new
It's
driver?
Rafael Lee.
Rafael Lee, that's right. 416, taking the fight also in that mid pack. And of course, our guest driver, Bernie Ronquillo.
Yes, and for the stage notes right here, looks like just minor body damage for Lance, and
Wow.
nothing at
Very
all for
clean.
Russell Reyes. Oh dear Lord.
Keeping it clean, Russell Reyes.
That's nice.
Oh, by the way, guys, I would like to give this opportunity to shout out. By the way, I'd like to greet a happy birthday to Russell Reyes. It's his birthday today.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Happy
yes,
birthday,
Happy
Russell.
happy
birthday.
birthday, Russell Reyes. And wow,
You have a free car wash
stay young and
for
stay
this
fast.
SS2.
Oh yeah,
So keep your car clean.
definitely. Yes. All right.
It seems like Canman has a lot of followers in Facebook feed.
Yeah, and looks like Nino Arakawa is saying, "Wow, this lobby is more intense." Yes, it is.
Definitely is.
Straight from Philippine Rally all the way now to AAP Digital Rally Trophy Season 2.
Starts
These guys
30,
are at it.
5 left long tightens into 5 right long, 30, 6 left. Good luck.
All right, now we have Lance Cubalia starting SS2 in the rain. Let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. Now Lance Cubalia starts SS2 in the rain with his lamp pads on. That's an LED light bar nowadays. I think laos na yung mga spotlights no for this Kuya Ivan, for the modern rally cars.
I think they still use different kind of. I think at least the shape of the spotlights, but I think it's all LED as well. But yeah, the problem is that the LEDs sometimes still doesn't give the best lighting. So some drivers would still prefer the spotlights. But you know,
Yeah.
if you're a works driver and they put these lights on your car, really, who cares, right? It's probably the best thing in the market.
That's right.
But for these guys, it's whether it's spotlight, LED bars, it's a digital game, so they'll probably still all have the same lighting.
Yeah.
And one thing that the digital rally drivers can do if they're having difficulty seeing, they can adjust the brightness of their screen. So, you know, LED or halogen, who cares? Just adjust the brightness, guys.
Oh yes. All
I haven't
right.
done that though.
And up next, let's check out Rafael Lee right now, who is in P5.
Rafael Lee, our new driver, and I think he's got a bit of damage and he's stalling. What's happening there? Probably something happening at home.
Probably he has an H pattern shifter. Does he have a camera on him? Maybe not. But
Yes, he does.
sometimes
Actually,
we have-
he has a controller input since the camera cannot see his hands. This is actually good.
Interesting.
Interesting approach there by Canman Rafael Lee.
So he's not on the steering wheel.
No, it's
and,
just on a DS4 DualShock 4 controller.
But he's with this second batch, which is the top seed of the batches for the PC. But
Oh,
I think,
yes.
Canman actually qualified 8th overall, and he was 6th in the PC batch. 6th overall in the PC batch for the qualification. So not bad for a novice driver. Not bad for somebody who's on the controller.
Yeah. And who knows, just give this guy a few more races, he'll be along with Russell Reyes and Lance Cubalia in no time. Yeah, because sometimes seat time is all what these drivers need, just to get to the top.
That is right. And you know, with all the information now on the internet of how to get faster, people sharing their tricks in this game, it's inevitable that these guys will be able to improve a whole lot quicker. And you know, these games with game developers, when they make the games, it's just 1 year, 2 years, and then they change the game.
That's right.
They'll be able to maximize the gaming that they've had in 1 or 2 years. So the guys also the game development of the games need to come up with fast, something quick, and something new right away for these to increase the challenge for these digital racers of ours.
And up next, we have Bernie Ronquillo in an Opel Adam.
Really, it's such a cute car that the Adam is, man. And also you hear it rev, it's so cute. Whee! He drives like that. Whee! He revs like that. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, a little car that could actually. All right.
Good car.
Anyway, let's take a look at John Lawrence Bernardo right now. Also on an
Also the
Opel
Opel
Adam.
Adam. And I think Russell Reyes is almost to the finish line. He's
Actually,
gonna win this
they've
stage.
crossed the finish line already, Kevin. Wow.
Oh, they have already.
Yeah. Looks like a bit of a struggle here for John Lawrence Bernardo, as front-wheel drive is not
Seems
really
so.
his strong suit. He's more of a
Seems
rear-wheel
so.
drive and a four-wheel drive type of guy. So he actually told me this before, but nonetheless, he would like a challenge. And across the line. All right. So
Yeah, we have Russell Reyes taking 5 seconds from the last year's champion. So he's taking this fight seriously. I would expect that Lance would run away, but no, these guys are really, keeping the champion at bay as well. So after that, we have Christian Navarro at 424, Matt Frederick C at 432, 436 for Rafael Lee, Bernie Ronquillo at 444, and John Lawrence Bernardo struggling in that heavy downpour with a 445. So, yeah.
And here are the split
Interesting.
times. And the stage notes, no damage again for Russell Reyes.
So what's he gonna do in the service area? Oh,
I think he's
we have
just
service areas now.
I think he's just gonna eat cake.
But
Blow out some candles.
Blow out some
again,
candles.
that's right. I remember back in 1997, 2003 rallying. Even if it was the Philippine Rally Championship, you'd come into every service without really any problems because the cars were really well already. In terms of those years, that's the year that actually the cars started to become really efficient.
Yeah.
And they were just really turn the key and you could go rallying. So if you needed something to do on the service stage, that means you had a really, really bad accident or something that's a problem. But I remember having my crew or our crew before not having too much really to do all the time. But if there were really big engine trouble, then that's the only time that they would be working. So actually, for the whole year, you would actually only be probably paying them only for those precious moments, wherein those were the moments that they couldn't sleep because they'd be working on the car the whole time. But the rest of the season, they're just pretty much trying to do something, check the tire pressure, clean the windshield, bring you out of the parking or the service area, backing you up, something like that. But pretty much that's it.
Yeah,
That's
all the way to the Park
going back-
Fairway and just
Yeah,
just there. Yeah.
Going back to
Starts 30,
Russell Reyes,
3 left long,
props to
into
him for
5
keeping
right,
that
opens
car
up
really
across
clean.
the yellow bumps, 4 right long,
It is his birthday.
good luck.
Oh yes. And now we have Lance Gubalya behind the wheel, starting SS3. All right.
5,
So
4,
Gutierrez, these stages
3,
are tough. Props to all
2,
drivers. Go
1.
guys.
go.
And there
Go
they go.
HMB.
Again, it's nighttime. The course is tight. There are rocks left, right, and center, and the road surface is bumpy, very bumpy, like adolescent's face with so much acne. This is really a tough stage. Again, a test of concentration, a test of skill, and the top 3 guys are showing us how it's done. But Lance Gopalya is not running away from the field and not running away from the other two guys. Russell Reyes is still in the lead, and Lance Gopalya is a close second, and Christian Navarro all the way from Washington State at third.
All right, now up next we have Russell Reyes sailing on the lead.
He's taking a late night stroll for his birthday.
This is going to be a
Reyes is,
remarkable day
actually-
for Russell Reyes right here.
He's actually wearing racing gloves with his sim. It's really this guy's serious.
Yep. We don't want to get them blisters on them fingers, yeah?
But that does happen in digital racing, especially in this rally. If they've been practicing
yes.
for the past week, they're surely gonna get blisters with all these hairpins. So yeah, pretty cool. He's also using I think he's using an H pattern gear shift as well.
Yes. Actually, no. He's using paddles for this one. Yeah.
Paddles. Oh yeah, he's just pulling on the handbrake. But that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. He's got a real handbrake with him.
He's using a Arduino handbrake, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right.
But really, that's surprising. Even for me, when I took my qualifying runs, I had to wear shoes.
Oh, he went wide. He went wide. Russell Reyes taking that outside too wide. Oh dear.
But otherwise, he's taking a nice line. He's really able to rotate the car on entry pretty well. I guess he's using the handbrake. I'm not seeing his live feet, but I'm sure he's prodigiously applying and pulling that Arduino Leonardo handbrake, which I think I also have a similar one in my own home
Oh
brake.
yes, definitely. And up next, let's check out Christian Navarro right here. Christian Navarro, props to this guy, connecting all the way from Washington State, USA, and I believe it's like around 6 a.m. at his time right now. But he's joining us all the way there.
Christian Navarro, I hope you had a very nice nice hot cup of coffee and a good breakfast before joining. Thank you so much for joining us.
Definitely. Oh, by the way, if you want to check out his point of view driving, you can check him out on twitch.tv/Vicaro. You can actually see him stream there as well.
But this guy is really a talent. I mean, from what last time I checked on him, he's also doing rallycross, and he has his own car, right? In Washington State.
That's
And
right.
the US is really a fantastic place to practice rally and rallycross. They have so much of these fantastic roads.
The roads, the places, the
and-
people, a lot of
In
them.
the weather conditions, really a lot. And of
That's a
course, a
lot.
lot of cheap cars and a lot of cheap parts. a
Definitely.
lot of good competition parts.
All right, and up next, let's take a look at the can man. This is Rafael Lee. All right. It's like, oh,
What's happening to Rafael Lee? He's bogging.
A bog down right there. I believe a wrong approach for this one.
I think he got confused with the intersection there with the drivers, but that's
Maybe
not likely for them after
Phil's
all the
call was a
practice.
bit too late there, Kuya Ivan.
Yeah.
Maybe replace Phil Mills with Wade or something so that he
Give
knows
him
where
glasses and a
junction
brighter
to go.
light. Maybe he can give you an earlier call. All right, up next we have John Lawrence Bernardo. All right, John Lawrence Bernardo here with an Opel Adam, really using the size to the advantage right there. A little slide
Yeah,
there.
this really looks like a smaller car than the Fiesta and the Peugeot 208.
Like
So
3/4
it-
actually. 3/4 its body size.
Wow,
And a shorter
this has an
wheelbase.
advantage in this. This has an advantage in Pantabangan / Argentina. So, Ivan, can
That's
you
right.
tell me if Pantabangan is really this tight and narrow?
Actually,
There are a few
it
sectors,
is
right?
Sometimes, yeah. Actually, it's a bit wider than this one. actually a lot of stages here in the Dirt Rally 2 is really tight. But usually there's more space on the right side for a cliff.
The Bernie Ronquillo.
But yeah, it's very similar actually in this the stages, the mountain stages at least.
But Pantabangan is actually an area where there's a dam, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So they'd be driving over the dam, usually for as a transport stage, but going up and down is an area where it's really nice to drive on. And the gravel that you have is, the gravel is really stony, meaning it's really like this what you see on this Argentina stages at the moment. So it can sometimes be very, very rough,
And Russell
sometimes
Reyes across the line.
really clean as well.
Followed closely by Lance Gubalia.
Russell
across
Reyes
the line
taking
as well.
a third stage win.
Right. And now the can man, Rafael Lee, approaching the flying finish.
Yeah, they've been battling it out with the Matt Frederick see the whole stage 3, but he's gonna win this one.
There you go. And up next we have Matt Frederick C right here. Across the line. Along with John Lawrence Bernardo across the line as well. And of course, let's cheer on for Bernie Ronquillo.
Let's go, guest driver. Thank you for being with us.
No worries, hold my beer racing team. The round
He's
two
like
and
a real-
onwards. Yeah,
He's like a real guest driver. Those the ones that are being given a ride and drive, and then comes in. There's no sponsors in his car and everything.
Yeah,
Taking it easy.
that's right. And then we have Russell Reyes at 631.83. And Lance Gubalia at 642.51. Christian Navarro at 643.99. And Rafael Lee at 704.48. Matt Frederick C at 708.59. John Lawrence Bernardo at 713.33. And Bernie Ronquillo at 741.23.
All right.
Alright.
What I really want to know is Russell Reyes' car still clean, spick and span?
No, it has some body damage right now.
Body damage.
Oh no. That looks like that wide turn caused a little bit of damage there, Kuya Ivan. But
Yeah,
for
probably this is
Lance
so.
Gubalia and the can man Rafael Lee has no damage. Oh dear Lord.
That's right.
Wow. Talagang bawi from the rain. This guy. Alright. Now we're on to SS4. I believe there's gonna be daylight, so don't worry
That's
about
right.
this, guys.
SS4, 4 kilometers, and don't forget it's only 4 days to go. To drop in your application, not application form, the vouchers for winning a Toyota Fortuner. It's going to be AAP's General Assembly in July 29, and they're giving away a Toyota Fortuner. Good enough for a recce here in reconnaissance here and survey for these tough stages. So yeah, you can imagine yourself doing off-road in this stages. Probably not the fastest
Start
thing
60,
around,
unseen,
but
4 left small
it's,
cut,
it's
55
good
right.
it's good for recce.
Good luck.
So
All right. And a shout out to Aldrich Garcia. Thank you so much for the support and 100 stars. Thank you so much. Mad respect and mad shout out to you, sir.
5,
All right. Now we have
4,
Lance
Aldrich
Gubalia.
Garcia
3,
just gave you 100 stars, Kian.
1, go.
Man.
Thanks, Kian and AAP.
And thank you for joining, Sir Aldrich Garcia. Yes.
And winning the PS4 batch.
Yes. Congratulations as well. All right. Now we have SS4 Lance Gubalia on the flat out sector of this special stage.
Oh, I think Lance Gubalia would be excelling in these fast sectors. It
Oh,
would be
let's
more
see.
akin to it. Well, I hope so, but I think he should. Maybe Russell Reyes has an advantage on the tight stuff. So perhaps again,
can he mirror Dodot Montañer's flat out strategy on this track. We shall see. A bit of lift there.
Oh!
Whoa!
Two wheels there.
Almost.
Running on two wheels, he's really pushing that car to the absolute
How
limit.
he's not vibrating at this speed, I don't know.
But he looks really comfortable.
He's
back
calm.
at
He's not
home.
even flinching one bit.
He's not on the couch, but he's relaxed over there.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
our pilot rally driver is really being the piloto he is in that rally car.
Pilot that can see 2 turns ahead of him. Man, living up to his father and his name.
Two turn,
Right.
can drive on 2 wheels, lands the car properly. Pretty cool.
All right. And up next we have Russell Reyes, switching P1 and P2 with his teammate Lance Gubalia.
Sorry, we're really gonna say they're teammates now.
They're actually teammates in sim racing.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
In this team called VRS, managed by Daryl
see.
Kubis of the Philippine Phil Pacific E-Motorsports branch.
Interesting.
If Daryl Kubis is watching now, shout out to him.
Yes. Shout out to you, Sir Daryl Kubis. And Sir Doc Moy. It's your Sregalo rig on display on Russell Reyes' stream. All right.
There's really not much between Russell Reyes and Lance Gubalia. But what's happening to Christian Navarro?
On the outside. Oh dear Lord. And across the line.
That probably gave the win to. Oh, okay.
All right,
Christian
Christian
Navarro
Navarro.
comes in third.
Along with they finished at the same time. All right, even the Can Man and now Bernie Ronquillo finishing off. And there you go, across the line. And
So it's Lance Gubalia's first win with a 243, followed by our rally leader Russell Reyes at 245.
Did I
Matt-
just see Matt Frederick C on
Yes.
third?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
it is.
is.
Matt Frederick C at third, beating Christian Navarro with a 251 over 255. Definitely Christian Navarro getting a penalty there of 4 seconds. So he's
Ooh.
probably hit something.
Would be a recovery penalty right there.
Could be as well. Pretty lucky. It seems to be a quick recovery.
Yeah.
256 also for Canman and who is Russell. Rafael
Lee.
Lee and Lawrence Bernardo with a 257 and Bernie Ronquillo with 308.
All right. All right, down to their fifth special stage. This is going to be a service park for the drivers. By the way, shout out to Madison Chago PH for the 500 stars and keep it up. Thank you so much, man.
Wow.
Thank you so much, man.
Wow.
And to Geno Gonzalez saying thank you for the opportunity to let me join. Excited to run the second round and no more bumps and penalties. Big smiley face.
Good luck to you on that, sir.
Don't worry, sir. Just seat time and practice, and absolutely feel free to actually network with these guys actually on the group chat. If you actually want to host some practices along with these guys, feel free to do so because these guys practice at night most of the time, and I actually get to see them as well. Yeah. And kahit nga tayo, di ba, Kuya Ivan? Even before AAP Digital Rally Trophy became a thing, we would have the Sunday nights with the Nadalos Rally team.
That's right. With practice at night, play at night. You know, who would have known that this would be something like this?
Yeah.
And we get this far doing an event such as this. So it's really cool. And you know, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of eyes watching this race. Maybe not always on the live, but after. And definitely the FIA region is also taking note of what we're doing here. So it's good because we're definitely going to be contributing to e-rallying for sure. Not just on the region, but maybe around the world as well.
Definitely.
Starts 3
One
right
British
into
box
3 left
right
long
here.
into unseen 1 right tightens.
All right, SS5 with a bit of rain with Lance Gubalia on the starting line. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And they're off. All right. No lift there so far, but just, sorry, not no lift, no brakes, but rather engine braking here.
They're very reliant on the handbrake, but I guess it really is a must for these front-wheel drive cars.
Yeah, just to make it pivot, right, Kuya John?
Yeah, but they're really driving it very smoothly. You can really see the difference from the first batch, second batch, and the third batch. These are really the top guys, or some of the top guys that are playing this are the game with us tonight. So you can really see most of the best practices as he almost falls down in the ravine. But
That was so close, man.
But he's definitely lost time there from Christian Navarro and Russell
And
Reyes.
Christian Navarro is on the lead right now, dicing with Russell Reyes for P1.
still tenuous, but he's going to have to prove himself that again he was one of the guys that we were really looking at to dominate last year's event. But I
yes.
guess now he's coming up. Now he is facing a stiff challenge against the returning champion and of course Russell Reyes. But I'm still looking forward to what Christian Navarro can do for the rest of the season, and I hope he is able to really join us for all the legs, because
all
last
4
year
rounds.
he was because last year he was unfortunately he had to skip a leg or skip a round. So hopefully now he'll join us, and he would have a very, very good shot at the championship if he does.
Yes, definitely. And looks like we have a question from one viewer, from Mark Gutalco, saying, "Noob question, can you drift a front-wheel drive car?" Yes, you can.
Technically, it's not drifting. I mean, the rear-wheel drive cars rear-wheel drive owners and drifters will look down upon you. Why? Yeah,
Well, I would say with the
true.
right setup, with hard compound tires, you can actually drift a front-wheel drive car.
You can make it look. You can drive it similar, then make it look similar to a rear-wheel drive car drifting.
All
But
right.
I think the inputs are different on that.
Can man Rafael Lee. There we go.
These guys are headed already to the finish line, and it's a great battle in front. And it seems like Lance has gotten over this fast section.
There you
Canman's
go.
really doing
Across the line
great job
now.
for a controller guy. Yeah.
And now we have Matt Frederick C. John Lawrence Bernardo. And Bernie Ronquillo.
Get home soon. People are holding your beer, Bernie.
Yes. All right.
And it's a
There you go.
249 for Lance Gubalia, Russell Reyes 250, 251 for Christian Navarro, 255 for Rafael Lee, Matt Frederick C gets a 256. These battles are tight. You can see it in that stage. Lawrence Bernardo at 302 and Bernie Ronquillo with a 310. And if we could switch to the events results.
All right. And there you have it.
Yep, there you have it. 2016 Russell Reyes provisionally is arch winner for the Pantabangan Round 1 Argentina stage rally. So congratulations, birthday boy. Blow us a cake. Give us some cake. Congratulations also to Lance Gubalia, our champion. I'm sure he's gonna
He'll bounce back. No worry.
prepare. He'll bounce back. He's not gonna give this away.
No way.
We saw it last year. He won the first round. Had a dip of performance from the seconds. Probably got surprised by the competition, but he bounced back really well on the to consistently be on the podium and maintain his championship lead. So second place is Lance Gubalia. Third place is Christian Navarro. So congratulations to all the drivers who've competed. That was exceptional performance from you guys.
Yes, definitely, 100%. And that just concludes the stages on round one. That's a Pantabangan / Argentina for this stage. And maybe we can give the viewers who are watching right now intently what do we have in store for round two.
What is round two? Round
Yes.
two is still going to be our gravel stages.
Yes.
They are going to Tanay. And
Yes.
Tanay is going to be... Tanay is now what you call famously the Marilake Highway, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Tanay
And
Burgering.
Yeah, Tanay Burgering for I guess that thing's it's not much of a Tanay Burgering anymore. But basically Tanay back in 2000 to 2003 was a popular rally because it was a highway and it was all gravel. So imagine that road being all gravel. I had my first win there in 2003. First rally, first win. And when I was a navigator prior to that year, I could only, imagine and dream myself of driving those roads. So you could imagine na tulo na tulo talaga yung laway ko na wanting to drive those roads. But imagine that one being dirt. It was literally like that time it was Colin McRae rally. That was a popular PlayStation rally before, and that was the description of all the drivers there in that stage, especially those on the four-wheel drive. So even in the 1997 to 2003 era, people were fascinated, or still had the four-wheel drive. Some had the four-wheel drives for the open class, but it was spectacular. And even with the front-wheel drive, you could still go sideways, go downhill, down the mountain. The speeds we'd reach, I remember reaching a top speed of around 180 to 190 on my Civic ES back in 2003, going down the last stage, and we'd probably have around 5 to 6 stages that time. So yeah, that was 180 or 190 kilometers per hour, top speed. It was really, I would say it was really scary because when I was braking at that point, I'd have to pull in the handbrake just to, do it like he's coming to that corner for the final corner. So, I had really good memories on that rally. That was also the first rally that I actually navigated from my dad in the 323. So that's pretty cool. So we're imagining that we're going to be using New Zealand for that one. That was mostly all of them that said it's something like New Zealand. And mind you, when I did run in New Zealand, I could say that it's close to it. So actually, it's even that stage was even better because it was really paved really well. It was wide and the speeds were just really high going up and going down. So I'd imagine that we'd be using the high-speed sections of the New Zealand stages the next time around. So yeah, I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy that because those are the first stages that you guys are learning in Dirt Rally 2. I think those are the first stages in the easy part of the rally of the game. So I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be really, really quick there.
Yes, definitely. And looks like the questions are out. Is Tanay in Dirt Rally 2 New Zealand? Apparently,
yeah, I guess I gave it away. I
gave it away, Kuya.
given away, but yeah, I guess you're going to be starting to practice over there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, but it's this game is for novices, and I think for that competition to really come up. Well, when you think about it, Tanay was no secret also to the rally drivers. And
Yes.
there were a lot of new rally drivers who were fast there. I'd like to give myself as an example, but you already know that was a first win already. But there were also, before my time, I only drove 1 year. But before my time, there were other drivers who were really, really fast. And since that was an open road and there were too many cars there, people would be secretly practicing in that area as well. And they would be really giving the top drivers a really difficult time. The thing is, because they've always been practicing, it seems like it's their home ground. They would also make the biggest mistakes also, if because they were too comfortable also with the place. So I think that's something that most of the drivers for the next round would be watching out for as well. So it may be the first rally that you did in Dirt 2, but it's also going to be the thing that bites you back if you do make a mistake.
Yes. And actually, New Zealand, there are certain stages there that are actually quite technical, and they are prone to flats, especially if you're in a front-wheel drive. So I'm actually giving away another piece of information here for the drivers, because actually we won't be releasing any stages yet for the upcoming round 2. But when we do, looks like the practice is gonna be really tight for these guys. Because like for example, Elstorp, Kuya Ivan, remember as Gonzalo's rally team, we would always scream at each other because of flats.
Yeah, I remember that one. And we'd be picking out mediums for the stages, and then
Yes.
we couldn't tell the difference because we always got into these small accidents here and there.
Yeah.
It took us really some time to master that stage, but I wouldn't say I mastered it. I think I mastered it, but every time I watch these guys in the AAP Digital Rally Trophy, their times are mind blown. These are really good times. They're something different. It's something special. And I think it's worth really watching and supporting you guys to hold a good event like this. To keep you guys always competitive and just a good community for enjoying ourselves rallying digitally, at least for now. But let's see, we may find ourselves having something also in real life as well, and not just here in the digital rally. So just keep it up, enjoy yourselves, and congratulations again to all the drivers and the winners for today's
This is definitely one for
round.
history books, and I believe our event is on the portfolio of AAP's report, right, Kuya Ivan?
Definitely.
Yeah.
In the year report, definitely we're up there. We're one of those being highlighted among the board of the AAP, and I think this is a good event that, like I said, it could create a lot of influence as well within the region. So obviously the Asia Pacific Rally Championship last year during the pandemic didn't have the series, and they started out with the RaceNet as well as of Dirt Rally 2, and I think there weren't too much lobby games, so I think we're one of those countries doing the lobby games. So this is something special, like I said, and let's see where this goes after. So thank you for everyone for supporting this game for our Digital Rally Trophy. Don't forget, esports is in the Olympics as a demo sport at least, but it's recognized, and there may be a future for this, and if it's not, but really it's more of just the pleasure of really playing and enjoying the game. So props to you guys for doing that one.
Yeah.
Even the guys at the back, let's say goes for 7th. I know you're struggling over there, but for you guys to be on the live and keep on joining, that's the spirit of the game, really. So thanks for everybody joining this event.
And as per and even it's not just from FIA, Kuya Ivan. Apparently, even Sir Mandy Duque even said that sim racing is now considered a motorsport discipline. So if you're actually seeing this as still just a game, it's just esports, just sim racing. Well, apparently now even the FIA mentions it's actually considered now as a motorsport discipline. So sim racing and basically esports racing is looked at differently nowadays. Won't you think, Ivan?
Oh, definitely. Remember, being with the Olympics, being for the FIA, being with the IOC, with the International Olympic Committee, and for the Olympic Committee to actually put that as a demo sport, makes everything more legitimized as a sport as well. So some will say that you're not, it's a sedentary sport because you're seated down. Sure it is, but for you to get actually really good at it, you still need to be at the best condition, at the best health, and everything from your timing to reaction time, to your motor skills, to your hand-eye coordination, to the discipline and to the dedication and to the everything, from the mindset of an athlete. It's all there. So it's there. It is the sport of the future. It's something that is accepted all around the world already, and hopefully, of course, there's some resistance to it still, but that's how it is. That's the world changes fast. So again, we should look forward, and this is a start. So it's good.
Definitely. And who knows, more to come, more news to come actually from the world of sim racing, and actually from dirt. And one thing to point out here is that I think other ASNs are watching us closely now, Ivan.
Definitely.
After from what we did last year and even this season. And
so I do invite you also as well. Sri Lanka is also inviting us. So Sri Lanka has been one of the secretaries for the FI region. So Sri Lanka, I've been recently joining the RaceNet. They're all on RaceNet for the moment, but they're really extremely competitive. So you have Sri Lanka there, India, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, the Philippines. So far, I'm the only one representing the Philippines, but I've shared that link to our participants. But it's a good fight, and let's see how that goes as well for the rally scene. The APRC was also there, so for the region, they're supporting that the RaceNet and Dirt Rally too. So let's see how it goes. WRC9 is also there, so FIA has accepted that. There's a chance for you guys to actually make it through the Continental Finals. The Continental Finals is actually a drive on the buggy, the cross carts.
Yes.
So if you win this one, there's cross carts. That's an entry. From the cross carts, then you're given a scholarship or some funding for a JWRC drive and training. So, but definitely, if you guys make it through, AAP is going to be there to support you in teaching how to go about the racing as well. So we could help you prepare you to actually go there. And we'll see. Let's see how it's going to go, because remember, don't forget, from Sir Mandy, as our chairman of the board, to our MSTP coaches, they're all rally drivers. They all have. Sir Mandy has WRC experience, mind you. He's been to 3, 4 WRC events, 5 WRC events. They've been drivers of a Works Factory team. So these.
Nice.
We're not joking when we mean that we can help prepare you up there to join. So keep it up. And again, there's WRC9 as well. We haven't been showing that as much, but I would assume that you guys would be looking out for that one in their Instagram. So there you go.
Yeah, definitely. And also, how about... Okay, John, if you're still there, anything you're looking forward? If you're looking forward to next round, sorry, the frozen screen doesn't help. But my bad.
But for me, if I were to say something, I mean, remember, guys, we are from the Automobile Association Philippines. We are here to serve our members in many of their motoring needs. Again, guys, AAP offers emergency roadside assistance. AAP has its own workshop, AAP Auto Care. We are also offering insurance products, non-life insurance products. If you need your car if you need to get comprehensive insurance and CTPL or whatever insurance, minimal insurance cover you need, as well as other non-life insurance, AAP can definitely help you get the best rate. And I've been told by our insurance department the rates are insanely low if you get from AAP. So please check out the website aap.org.ph. Please click the link on insurance, and please message our insurance department for the best possible deals. This is only exclusive to AAP members. So guys, please be a member of AAP. Aside from the fact that we are giving away a Toyota Fortuner, the deadline is I think July 15, right? To get
4 days from now, yeah.
4 days from now. So guys, not only you can use AAP for so many services that serves its members, but you may also win a Fortuner. And if you don't win a Fortuner, we will have something very special in the upcoming months. So guys, it is a perfect time to be an AAP member. And I am speaking from experience. I've been an AAP member for 10 years. Since almost the start of my motoring journey in Philippine roads, I have been an AAP member. Besides now being an employee and now being able to serve you guys personally.
AAP got you, Jahan.
Yeah, so I mean that's all I got to say, guys. I mean, of course we are required to of course promote our services, but rest assured that it's really coming from a very good place, and we are all speaking from experience, and really you guys should really consider being part of the AAP membership, because not only we are able to serve you with all the services we offer, but also we represent the motoring public in so many ways, and especially in motorsports, which is the department that me and Ivan are part of. So I guess that's it. That's so much I've said about making a spiel and all that, but for me, I'd like to thank everyone who joined, and I'd like to see everybody next round.
Yeah, that is right. I'm looking forward to the next round as well. The race is hotly contested, and I'd like to see Lance bounce back. I'd like to see Russell Reyes trying to get another win, and not just on his birthdays. I'd like to see Christian Navarro there challenge them right from the start, just like today, and keep it up there. For all the novice drivers down there, I'd like to see them, battling up, coming into the first batch, to the second batch of the PC as well. And yeah, for the PS4, to mix those times up with these guys. But has such great competition, not just to the top, also in the middle, everywhere. It's great to see. So yeah, I look forward to you guys. Just 2 weeks time para tayong Formula 1 dito every 2 weeks. Wala tayong back to back now, but every 2 weeks until August, yeah. So that should be good, and then take a break, and then let's see, but let's not talk about the break. We're serious. It's just a few months, few races, but we're all flat out, just like how we're doing this sprint rallies with 5 stages. So knock yourselves out with those R2 cars at the moment, with those front wheel drives. Just step on the gas as much as possible. So, Kian, your last words for this one?
None for me, but rather, of course, thank you for the opportunity, AAP, and Kuya Ivan, Kuya Jan.
Thank you as well, Kian.
Yes, and of course, and thank you to the drivers, and of course, don't forget, thank you to the audience, you guys, the viewers. You guys are the star of the show, keeping the show going.
Likes, the comments,
thank you for the likes, the shares, the follows, especially, guys. Thank you so much, and also for the stars. Special mention to you guys. Thank you so much. It keeps the show going. It keeps the production quality high, and of course, there's always new surprises on the streams and on the events as we go on. So without those things, we'll just stay right there. But of course, no way but up. Talaga. And also shout out to Exosia Project right now and Nick Droid Music for assisting me right from
Thank
the
you,
start.
Nick Droid.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
man.
Nick Droid.
Thank you so much, man. And next bit of business actually is let's look forward to round 2. And guys, looks like New Zealand is gonna be the stage, and the car will stay the same. It will be R2. And fast forward to round 4, F2 kit cars. No, so and round 3 to be announced pa. To be announced pa ang round 3. Pero tarmac, no? Yeah. Di pa alam. Yeah.
Well, it's Subic, so it's a giveaway.
Do we have snow? Hey,
Nah.
if we have snow in the Philippines, you know.
Did we ever have snow? No, I don't think
No,
so.
I don't think
Mud,
so.
Mud was the closest
Maybe
to it.
hail,
so
pero in
that's it.
Baguio, no? Pero not here in not here in NCR siguro. Pero yeah. All right, guys. So that concludes the stream. That concludes round 1 for the AAP Digital Rally Trophy Season 2 for 2021. And of course, guys, drive responsibly, sideways, and of course, use your seatbelts, and of course, drive safe all the time. And this is Keanu Dominado, Ivan Isada, and Jahan Kalam signing off for round 1, guys. Thank you so much. Till the next time.
Paalam, guys. Paalam.
Paalam.
Bye-bye.
All right.